Desire. Relaxing with the wizard today. They keep telling me I'm a wizard. I'm cosplaying. So, well, I said, shit, let's do it. I do enjoy dressing up. I do enjoy theater, altered forms of expression, right? That is what I do. I mean, that's part of my life as an entertainer. And especially Fridays. Fridays is really, where we play Dungeons and Dragons in the evening. So being a wizard is most appropriate, I think. I think we always have these, very serious topics and things that we talk about. Maybe Fridays we'll just let it be late. I do this every day, my friends. I am here 7 days a week for your entertainment leisure. Your favorite wizard and bard. That is me. Good to see you, our good friend ELP. You have been immediately ready. You are ready to go. You all had a good night last night playing Space Marines with Mrs. Goblin. Mrs. Goblin was playing Space Marines with you last night. I hope you all had a good time. I took yesterday off to prepare for my D&D game tonight. I had to do a lot of changes because the players are going into a new experience that I can't talk about because some of them watch. So that's gonna be an interesting thing this evening. Now, Okie Dokie is here. Good to see you, Okie Dokie. Good to have you here. And Cool Hand the Mountain Man. Always nice to see you, our friend. Yeah. And Violin. Oh my, are you related to Evelyn? We were once lovers. Violin. Oh my. Evelyn, she was such a darling. Oh my, we had some good times together before she got into Skeletor. I mean, Skeletor takes all the ladies and the men as well. I mean, he's unisex basically, because he has no private parts. Skeletor, right? So he has got all the ladies now and all the gentlemen, especially his new He-Man, the new He-Man movie, right? That brought all kinds of desires out for people, right? There's our good friend, the Hebrew Hammer Operator. You're still cranking out the Hebrew National Hot Dogs. Good to see you, our good friend. Always good to have you here for your entertainment in the morning. I do this 7 days a week, my friends. What's up with the like button right there? You see it? There's a like button at the top of your screen. Help a bard out here. Well, I'm a wizard today, but my essence is that of a bard. I will always be a bard. Bards can be wizards, wizards can be bards, right? And I am an entertainer. That is what I do. I would love to have more masks in the future when I can afford it. More types of, expression. Because I am into the theater. I love the theater. My daughter, a big patron of the theatrical arts. She's been in all kinds of plays. She plays all kinds of instruments. And being on the theme of artificial intelligence, just for today, next Friday we ain't going to have a theme. I got a lot of themes this week. My daughters, I got one who's an artist, and I have another who is a musician. They're not afraid of AI. They use AI to enhance their creativity. Right? Our good friend, why not? Good to see you, our good friend. Good to have you here. Stolaz, good to see you, Stolaz. I enjoy your little crow there. Or is that a raven? It looks like a crow to me. That's very adorable. Now, don't forget, friends, like up there. See it? Touch it. Subscribe. I do this every day. Go to the join button if you want to be a part of our community. You could play D&D with us tonight, right? If you're a part of the community. A bizarre day. Certainly, Kiki. Certainly. We're just relaxing. Fridays, it's going to be more relaxed. Wizard is my Friday gig, right? Because we played Dungeons and Dragons evening. Don't forget, we have a super chat goal today. 5 super chats, and I will stream an extra hour. And that could be 5 cents if you want to give 5 cents in your super chat. I will stream an extra hour here today for you. That seems to be working out for me because I do this for a living. I don't have a green screen today because when I wear this beard, it malfunctions. It has like erectile dysfunction or something. You cannot see me. Green screens don't like old people, I guess. I don't know. Because when I put my beard on, it's gone, right? You found a friend looking for some illicit sorcery on their ponderous orb. What should I do? Whip it out. Yeah. The search is over. There's your magic wand, I say. Right? You've come with the orbs. We'll provide the wands, so on and so forth. Oh, there goes one of my sons putting his speakers on. So I got to adjust my speakers once again. There you are. All kinds of technical art. Well, you have so many children's. Your technology is it's got its panties in a bunch all the time, right? Good to see you, Abdullah. Good to have you here, Abdullah. Good to have you here for your entertainment leisure in the morning. Bard Wizard equals Buzzard. There you are, right? Yeah. Bards are conjurers. They could be shamans, priests, right? I'm an entertainer as a bard. I bring happiness to people. I put a smile on their face, right? And this is my Friday expression, right? Dr. Mantos, good to have you here for your entertainment leisure. I'm going to be talking. Oh my goodness, you are supporting my dungeon fund. Why not? I really appreciate your generosity. And the Chaos Stone, thank you, my friend. See, we're climbing up there. I really appreciate all of your generosity, my friends, because it allows me to keep doing this. Without people and their generosity, their participation, I wouldn't be here. So I thank you for believing in me. I appreciate you all in my life. A channel I support, a fellow wizard. Good to see you, Y2L Games. Is this guy cooks chicken feet? I eat chickens. Yeah. I can conjure a few chickens up once in a while, right? You pull a chicken out of your hat. Some people pull a chicken out of their ass. I mean, there's all kinds of sorcery at work. Chaotic Systems, good to see you. Look at you. You're trying to get me to do an extra hour. We've already went through halfway of our goal here for super chatting. I really appreciate you people that you want to hear from the bard here. He sends them because he thinks they prove his prophecy. What does that have to do with anything? The mystical shorts wizard grew a beard. Well, what are you talking about? Grew a beard? You love a rapture for lunch. Look at that. Look at this person here. The Chaos Stone. You are a true devotee, my friend. Thank you for wanting to hear me for an extra hour. Yeah, that is my daily chat goal. If we do 5 super chats, I will be here an extra hour. I mean, and it could be anything, right? That's just like your encore, right? Your encore show. You're not bumming me out, Doc. You're having a rough day. Another sad, your friend lost her daughter. Yeah, she was murdered. I'm really sorry to hear that, my friend. I hope I can bring you some joy in your life. I mean, we had another community member who, our friend Lewis, suffered a terrible loss in his family. And, we hit our super chat goal. Look at that, my friends. Next super chat goal, I will get naked. If we get enough super chats in here. Yeah, I hope I can bring you some joy, my friend, in your difficult time. It's important to honor these memories, right? One of my favorite thing to do at funerals is the wake. Because at the wake, this is mainly an Irish thing, right? You have a good time. You remember, you celebrate, right? You enjoy the memories of your fallen loved ones, right? You have a fireball in your pants. Well, what am I supposed to do with that? Your girlfriend has a wizard's, but you don't much like it. Well, you need to keep her in your dungeon, right? Next super get. You want me to put another one up? What would be the goal, though? What could I do? What would be a proper super goal chat? What could I do to entertain people, right? Wookiees are an unbearding or something. Thank you, Y2L Games. The funerals in Ireland are painful. They go 3 days and everyone gets pissed off. Well, the American Irish people doesn't work that way for us. right? The wakes in the United States, well, the tradition of the wake has pretty much been adopted by a lot of other communities as well in the United States. Uh, I am entertaining just as I am. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. The outline of your fake mustache under my nose. Oh, yeah. I got to get a new beard eventually. I have another one that fell apart. This one's starting to fall apart as well. I had to trim it up because it was breaking up underneath my nose there. Yeah. You pissed as in drunk? Yeah. Oh, I see. You're speaking Gaelic again, right? Dance to the remix song. You want me to do a dance, do you? I'm not much of a dancer anymore, mostly slow dancing. But when I was a young man, I used to go to nightclubs every night. I really had a good time, right? I really enjoyed dancing. The toad recognized me. You see the cord? Yeah, right here. Yeah, I got to get a new beard, obviously. This is for entertainment, obviously. I am a wizard for entertainment purposes because this is our Dungeons and Dragons day. Tonight, 4:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be having a good time with my friends playing D&D live streamed here every Fridays. Native culture, we light fire after the funeral, telling that the fire needs to remain lit for several days. Is to light the path. That's a beautiful tradition. That's a beautiful tradition. Make a face wig. That's what you want. Yeah, I usually buy one of these like every 6 months. I have to get a new one because I wear them out, and they do get quite a stench to them after a while because of all the activity I do while wearing these. Right? My wife likes it when I wear it in the bedroom. You get the understanding. What is Gandalf doing? I don't know. I'm not Gandalf, damn it. What's up with this Gandalf shit in Harry Potter? Do I look like Gandalf? Damn it. Gandalf doesn't wear goggles of minute sea. It's better to refer to me as Elminster. I think that would be more appropriate. You are saying you discuss is no good practice of theory, execution of plan. Or are we talking about your penis for Rex? You know, T-Rex? T-Rex. Why do you want to have little hands and a big wiener? You learned to tap dance when you were a kid. Oh, that's a beautiful tradition. Tap dancing, right? You look like the Hobbit movie. I do look like a Gandalf. He doesn't have a cool hat like this, right? This one is my oldest hat because it's all like broken and ripped and tattered. I have another one in my closet that's brand new. I'm waiting for this to fall apart. Red to see. Now, I wanted to talk to you about an important subject. That is a theme about young people have a problem with AI scapegoating. And I wanted to talk to you about AI scapegoating, like blaming the AI for all the problems with the people who are using it. The AI isn't really the problem. A few weeks back, one of my community, they were a part of the community. I've had several people leave a friendship with me because I made like an image of a wizard with AI. You see how stupid these people are? You're dumb if you want to leave a friendship with me because I made an image with an AI. How dumb are you, right? That tells me all about your commitment to me as a human being, right? Well, this person had a meltdown because I took a poster and I made it come alive with AI. I made a wizard come alive with my AI, just as I did this morning. You see, my wizard memes are all from posters. They're all from what was used to be called wizard posts. This was a thing on Reddit and Pinterest, the wizard posting, right? And this person shit their pants. And according to them, I was wasting water, stealing art, and personally responsible for artists losing their jobs, right? What made it even stranger was realizing my son, just the other day, I'm watching him YouTube, right? And some of these YouTubers, they're hounding these same talking points over and over again with the young people. They're indoctrinating them with this AI fundamentalism. And I had to sit down with my son and explain to him, like, The following talking points that I have with you. The whole argument about the image I used, a wizard, and making it come alive with AI on my YouTube channel, is pretty silly, right? The person told me I was putting artists out of work. I walked over and I grabbed a box of art. I have art all around my home that I've purchased over the years from artists. And I'm like, where's yours, asshole? Where's your box of art? Right? If you are for artists, my daughter's an artist. Where's all your art in your house, asshole? Right? He had nothing to respond, right? How come suddenly these people care about artists now? Where were you before? Where were you buying their art before, assholes, right? They have no answer because their outrage was never about art. It was about having something easy to yell at, really. Another big, when these fundamentalist people that complain about putting artists out of work because I use AI. Did you watch Toy Story? Where were you when Disney fired all of their traditional artists and went fully digital? All movies, all cartoons, except for an occasional artistic rendition, is made out of digital art. Why aren't you assholes complaining about that? Thousands and thousands of artists went out of work in the industry. What did they do? They adapted. Nobody complained back then, did they? Where were you protesting Pixar, right? A bunch of assholes, right? Nobody marched the streets. Nobody made dramatic videos about the death of creativity. It only became a crisis when AI entered the conversation because AI is the new villain, right? And then these people, they try this other angle, right? It's real. One of the most ridiculous things are people who whine about AI wasting water. How many times do you flush a toilet a day, asshole? Right? Collectively, humanity, our wasting of fresh water can't touch what AI is doing. We flush our toilets every goddamn day, right? Why aren't you protesting your toilet? Why aren't you waffle stomping in your showers, right? If you are serious about being concerned with the waste of water, then you assholes need to be shitting in your showers, right? And waffle stomping that shit down, right? That pretty much ends the conversation for these assholes when you point out their hypocrisy. AI is not the problem. You are. We waste. And what's unfortunate with AI, the people who are conducting these things, that are running these things, they're the problem, not the AI. The people in charge are the problem. They're the ones causing these issues, right? Why are you putting guilt on me for something you're doing yourself, right? Most of these YouTube children pushing selective outrage, right, are doing it while using AI themselves, right? Go out, one of these young YouTubers, right, bitching about AI and art. What the fuck you doing? You're using AI to do it. Google, as an institution, uses more resources than anything else in human history for their AI. Yet it's okay for you to use YouTube, right, and whine about AI. A bunch of bitches, right? Their entire career is built on their hypocrisy, right? They complain about AI while depending on it. It's the greatest hypocrisy out there, right? And another big group of our friends, the doomsayers, they love it. I mean, it's always something, right? Remember Y2K? I mean, it's always something. They love bashing AI because it's big business, right? It makes people feel spiritual or enlightened or morally superior. Yeah, I remember I am a member of the Order of Bards, Ovites, and Druids, and our website is run by AI. The art on the website was created by AI, and some of the Druids on there, they're gatekeepers. They found out about it and started whining about it. And one of the founders of the community, Philip Cargram, says, well, that's how they're using their creativity. And he made reference to the fact that there are other AI services that use less resources, and that is an appropriate thing. If you are concerned of resource consumption, there are alternatives for AI use, especially in the United Kingdom. There's a whole one that goes by the European Union standards, right? Making others feel guilty of using AI becomes a path to righteousness for these people. That's why they do it. They don't, they're hip. If you look into their own homes, they are wasting all kinds of resources, but they want to make you feel guilty and shameful for using it. Well, fuck them, right? The problem is our guilt. There are plenty of things in your house that you should be guilty about. Instead, you go onto YouTube and start whining and bitching about it. The problem is not AI, my friends. The problem is us and what we're doing, right? So there you go. There's my topic for today, right? I guarantee you that's going to make a lot of people upset. Why does it make you upset? I want to ask you the question. Some of you got upset about that. It's because you're putting your identity in this cause. And I'm challenging your identity. It's a false one. Your righteousness is fake. Learn to find more wholesome causes. Guilt shaming people for using AI or just having a good time, really. People who make the music. No one cares about AI music. It's not going to be on the radio, right? You're not going to have people hanging AI art in their homes. I mean, that's just ridiculous. People who use these things, it's for fun, right? They're having a good time with it. I mean, most of it's ugly, most of it, in my opinion, right? It's. I want real art in my home, right? So my green screen is gone, so I have to use a very cheap background here. So you see a blanket. I have a blanket in the background here to filter out the background right there for you, right? You love AI reduces gatekeeping, gnosis, and mid-place authority, previous connections up to date. Stefan, good to see you. Our good friend Raven Valhalla is here. Good to have you here. You worried about the farmland lost to the data centers. You know what? The problem isn't the data centers. It's the people buying the farmland. For instance, what's his name? Bill Gates has bought more American farmland than any other entrepreneur. What is he doing, right? These people have agendas, right? As I said, the problem is not the use of AI. It's the people who are controlling it, the people who are abusing it. These are the people you should be worrying about, right? Good morning. The servant of Apunet is here. Did I say it right? Apunet? I'm just going to call you Anubis. It's terrible. It looks all the same. It does. It's mainly for fun, in my opinion. You're never going to have people hanging that shit. What you will find in movies, people, instead of the digital backgrounds, they're going to be using AI for that. That's the future. George Lucas just recently talked about that. He made everyone cry. He says, that's the future, unfortunately, right? Deal with it. Was developed in Yorkshire. Oh, my. There are lots of people worried about it for sure. Isn't the issue, in your opinion? And you're a musician, right? Replicate music, exact playing style. It's not a copyright issue. See, our friend here, ELP, is a musician. And my daughter is a musician. She uses AI in her art for the betterment of it rather than replacing it, right? We have lots. Blake is also a musician. Wales forever. You like blaming the CQR for running you over in the driver? Yeah. You buy Brit farmland, piss them off, making low cost. Daniel's wailing again. Always wailing here. You help defended Amish farmland around here. They consider me as English until I speak Dutch to them. You got the old Pennsylvania Dutch with your Amish farm friends, do you? Good to see you, John. John the Beloved is here. You work 9:30 to 9:30 today. Wow, That's quite a 12 hours, my friend. You're quite dedicated, right? Thank you for working hard for those around you and yourself, right? Randolph, who's that? Bill Burr of Sorcery. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, he's quite entertaining, right, Bill? Right? You know a few AI musicians, and they are talented as orchestra conductors. They tell them what they want to tweak the results of the emotion. Yeah, it enhances your abilities, right? Very important, right? Very, very important. I notice now on Substack, it will tell you if it's AI. I noticed that this morning. I use AI as an editor. I will write several paragraphs like I did about this, and I'll tell my AI, because I'm a terrible writer, I go put this all in a way that people can understand it. And that's considered, it's all my thoughts, but it's considered AI now and how it's articulated. Um, you are in Ohio. There's a lot of Amish people there, John. Yeah. They make great cheeses, the Amish, and furniture, and so on and so forth. A lot of them are quite wacko, in my opinion. They're extremes for the religion, right? Um, you know, some of the, I remember watching this Amish television show where they got really taken advantage of big time by their own infrastructure, people within it, doing terrible things to them because of their extreme form of forgiveness, which is really irrational. The idea of turning the other cheek, I mean, where it comes in, you can walk all over me and hurt me and my family. That's not turning the other cheek. That's cowardice. You have no problem with AI music, but they got to specify it's AI. Yeah, that's important, right? That's very important. AI is inherently bad. Supporting that industry isn't good. Just put some actual. Yeah, well, you don't know what you're talking about. AI industry is a good thing. It's healthy. It is the future. You're probably one of these children, like many other, that are being brainwashed by YouTubers. If AI industry is bad, why are you on here? Right? Why are you here? Google is the chief of all AI systems more than anything in the world. Why are you here if it is a bad thing, if it is a bad industry? All of this that you see here is AI, right? Uh, let's see, false piety, exactly. I mean, I've had to sit down and try to educate. My kids love YouTube, and some of the shit that they get, the politics and shit on there, brainwashing these children. Like my son, I don't talk about politics, but this is a interesting conversation. He's watching all these YouTubers that are really into these politics. And my son told me Donald Trump has done more than any other president in the United States. I'm like, name one thing. He couldn't do it. I mean, he's just repeating this indoctrination, these talking points of these YouTubers that don't know what the fuck they're talking about, right? Let's see. Top of the morning to you, Amit. Good to have you here. Uh, uh, Tonight is Dungeons and Dragons, so we got the wizard hat on early for you today. Double-edged sword, only if you let it. It's just a tool. It's like going into my toolbox and saying, my cutting knife is a double-edged sword. It's how you're using it, right? Um, you're on my feed, pal. I get anti-AI takes from listening to anything Sam old. It's not hard to see the reality. Yeah, if you are against AI, you should not be using YouTube. That is YouTube produces more AI content than anything else in the world. If you are serious about your cause, pal, you shouldn't be on here at all. I produce AI content all the time with my wizard postings. You shouldn't be here if it hurts your feelings. You shouldn't be here, right? It's really sad. We've lost people uh, in our community when they found out I used AI. I mean, you never really cared about the community to begin with, did you, asshole? Right? You weren't really my friend. How stupid it is. I used AI to make a wizard. I talked about one of my players. We had a player probably about 6 months ago. A new player was with us for a few sessions. I made a unicorn with AI. They shit their pants and left the game. What a bitch, right? Um, you're against war and bombing. You shouldn't pay taxes for bombs either. Yeah, I mean, there's all, you can't help paying taxes, right? But if you're against wars, what are you doing to involve yourself in it, right? We have all of these things that enrage us, but what are you doing about it? Whining and bitching about it is not the solution. It's being involved in your personal life that really makes your cause just, right? Like the organic farmers. Organic farmers, they have a difficult, you know, life because they're not making the money that they should, right? They're choosing to not do the shit that these other industrial farmers are doing, which is destroying the land, destroying the environment. They're saying, no, we want to do it right. They must work twice as hard, right? If you are an organic farmer, you know what I'm talking about, right? The entire internet is flooded with AI. If you don't like ads, yeah. If you are making a stand against AI, you should not be on the internet. Bottom line, right? It's easy to whine when I make an AI wizard come alive. It's easy to whine about it, but you're using AI yourself, right? Let's see. Who abused anything made? That's right. Wisdom from Khalif here. Daniel Whaley. All you do is wail all the time. My friends, as you're coming in, there's a like button right here. Touch it. Like and subscribe. I do this every day. Super chat me. Go to the join button down there. We've achieved our super chat goal. You get an extra hour of me today. But go to the join button. Join our community. You can play D&D with us. Tonight at 4:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be playing Dungeons and Dragons. I got to tell my kids to shut down. Turn that down. Turn it down, please. Cameron, you're not against that. You're against is humans using it override their ability to think and solve a problem. Yeah, that's very important because it's easy to do, right? For people that cannot do certain human activities, it's not inappropriate to use AI to assist you to accomplish your goals. Like I use AI every day for my research. Now, I have a whole library. I don't have the time to go through those books. AI is a wonderful way for me to access things I could never access without the time restraints, for instance, right? You know, thousands blessings to you as well. Yeah. You want to focus on having a good time instead of dwelling on things you don't like. Brando, yeah. That's important, right? I'm trying to get my cheap green screen here in the back to filter out. Yeah, my other green screen, which is obviously AI, is not working because of my beard. It's always flashing out. Fun is AI companies, not the AI tool. Exactly. These people are the ones that are the problem, not the me making a wizard meme with my AI. Now they have. I was watching the show. You can download AI onto your own system. A smaller artificial intelligence that creates and things on your own system. I thought that was interesting. Call of Duty had an uproar against them using AI. Their game out had hands with 6 fingers. Oh, that's terrible, right? The AI needs to be more refined. It's still far from being perfect. I mean, most of the time I use it, it's quite dumb. Excuse me. I got some of my beard in my throat. Marlon the Great. AI is like any other tool. Right, exactly. Right. It's a good conversation. But one of the things I'm not addressing AI per se. I'm addressing the rage. I'm addressing the irrational behavior, like people forsaking friendships with you because you use it, or trying to guilt and shame you. That's what I'm really talking about here, right? There's a whole people that have done this to me. I don't. I mean, I don't have a problem telling people to fuck off. It's not difficult for me to do so, right? I mean, to not associate with me because I made a wizard with come alive. I mean, that's utterly ridiculous, right? Marcus, good to see you. The industry is not healthy. It's not necessarily bad. The industry, what they are doing, needs accountability and refinement. Like the data centers that use that deplete aquifers, that's inappropriate, right? They need to be accountable. They need to outsource their water, use ocean water, be responsible for desalination of it. Water is a renewable resource. When people say the AI wastes water, they're really talking about the depletion of local aquifers. That's really the conversation they have, right? And the depletion of local aquifers, that begins with your toilet, right? If you're going to complain about the AI people doing it, are you doing it yourself, right? How many times do you use a washing machine? I mean, I have a dishwasher, I have a washing machine. I have people using the toilet all day long in my house. Water is wasted here, right? While you support AI all the time, it's so dumb. While they use it's what? Why is it dumb? Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. AI for entertainment person. I don't know why people have a problem with it. Yeah. I don't. Now, a lot of this entertainment on YouTube that's made with AI, I don't enjoy like watching movies made with it. I saw a movie, not Resident Evil. It was one of these video game type movies that I just watched recently, and you could tell it was made with AI, and it was terrible. The first two movies, it was damn it, I forgot the name of the video game, but it was a terrible film. But the first two films were made with real humans. This one was just terrible. I didn't appreciate it at all. Damn it! I wish I could. I'm like brain dead now. I do too much reefer in the evenings. My memory sucks. If you are a chronic reefer user, your memory starts going to shit, right? Like I'll know what the idea is, but the words are gone, right? The words are gone. Human evolution is given the ability for automation, right? You wash your dishes on Christmas Eve. You flush your toilet. You are a true humanitarian. Oh my! I'll be sure to go there for New Year's. Am I a German? What do I sound German for? AI can harbor dark spirits. Yes. Yep. Do all of that stuff. How are your brain dead? Reefer. I use marijuana. Shut my door, sir. Shut my door. I use marijuana in the evenings, and it does affect my memory. I use it for my arthritis, and I notice my memory's shit. I'll see the idea, and it's gone. Right? It's gone in my head. Let's see here. We have a professor here. Good to see you. Left in the abstract, pretty much, right? No, I'm not German, damn it. Oh man, what is this? Do I sound German or something? I'm Walter Davian, if I'm anything, right? People are too serious, certainly. I look like Santa Claus. You want to sit on my lap, do you? You want to tell old Santa what you want for Christmas? Right? That's $20 for that type of behavior. Marlon the gay should play with your kids. Good to see you. Yeah. I am German today. Our good friend Fiona. Do you think a German spirit has entered? You think I'm possessed by the Germanic tribes of old? Good old Wotan has come and has possessed my soul today. Ashley, good to see you. Good to have you here for your entertainment leisure here today. Just chatting with your old wizard today. Donate now. Get what you want for Christmas. Yeah, go to that super chat button. Tell me what you want for Christmas, and I'll get the elves working on it. Right? Yeah. If you don't tell me, I don't know what the hell you want. I might leave a Steely Dan in your stocking or something. Right? There are people worshiping AI. Right? There's a strange group of people that see AI as a salvation of humanity. It's bizarre, right? The Ubermeister, yeah. Mercedes Benz, you want that? It has to be in a super chat. You tell me what you want for Christmas in the super chat. Santa needs your money, right? You would be so pleased with the Steely Dan. Oh boy, oh boy, oh dear. We'll make sure we get one in your stocking this year, right? Elves German as well. I don't know. I can't keep track with the elven populations out there, right? You want a calendar of shirtless bards? I bet you do, Kevin. I bet you do. Spiritual entertainment, my friends. Billy is here. Hit the like button as you come in. We got 2.5 more hours to go for your entertainment leisure tonight. Dungeons and Dragons, 4:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Unless something happens on the road home, then it'll be a little bit later. You never know what the traffic is like, right? Take care, John. Take care. You want a bowling ball in your pants for Christmas? Yeah, we're all big dreamers, aren't we? Right? They do have something called ball maxing. I'm sure that some of you are aware of what is called ball maxing. The idea of increasing your testicle size through injections, right? It's really bizarre behavior. I mean, why not just put a couple of balloons in your pants or something? Why harm your own testicles, filling them with fluids and things? I mean, get a couple of baseballs or something. It would be easier. I mean, sure, they could fall out of your pants. That would be get a stick of salami. I mean, that would do it all for you. $1 get Santa will be on. Yeah, Christmas list. Hondo Pro Team, you're having a good time. Am I a ball maxes? No, I have emasculated myself. I have nothing down there anymore. After 8 children, I'm like, shit, I got to stop this shit. So I took my samurai sword and just cut all that shit off, right? It was always causing problems for me, right? Whales have the largest penises. I don't know. Is this like National Geographic now? We're going to go around the world and how many of you had? There's some perverted people out there that when you were. Thank you, Hondo. You appreciate the laughs. You weren't expecting the costume today. Yeah, this is my Dungeons and Dragons costume. I appreciate you, Hondo. How many of you, when you were kids, looked at, now this would be like Generation X, probably Generation Y, looked at National Geographic magazines in your school inappropriately? Now, some of you, if you're honest, you know you did this. If you're a young gentleman, you consulted. We didn't have things that you people have today. We had to use magazines and periodicals and stuff to do our research in schools. We didn't have computers like you people have today. So National Geographic was a young man's delight. Some young men. I wasn't a pervert. But, I remember going to a sleepover, and my friend had a stack of National Geographics next to him. I'm like, what do you like, nature and stuff? And then he showed me what was going on with that, right? Did anybody have friends like that? They were perverts within the. You saw a whale make a bowel movement yesterday. Wow, very interesting. The Ambergill's perfume, yeah. You can't. Chaotic, you could see ERPs from here across the border. Are you over? You are in the UK somewhere, or are you in Ireland? Is he across the lake there from you? The Sears catalog. That's another one because of all I went to this is not a lie. I went to a friend's house and they would have catalogs like that on the back of their toilet. And I'm like, why do you have Victoria's Secret catalog in your bathroom? What is this for? Because he says his mother put it there. Is she shopping on the toilet or what's going on? Yeah, young people today are astonished that we could write 10-page essays without AI. We wrote 10-page essays without reading a book. Yeah, it was difficult. Schooling was much more difficult. And for me, I did not learn how to read and write until I was 20 years old. So I had a terrible, terrible time. I mean, when I was a clergyman, I had a blog, and it was terrible. My writing was, I remember one of my professors like, you are going into theology, are you? Your writing is terrible. You have good ideas, right? So AI has been very helpful for me to articulate my madness that I wasn't able to before. But it all comes from here. It all comes from here. We had to do research was so much more difficult. You couldn't just look it up, right? You had to go dig in the manuals for the answers, right? The arcane tomes of old, like National Geographic. You had to go to, remember microfiche? Anyone remember microfiche? You had to go to these old articles and find the secrets of time and humanity through the microfiche at the library, right? That was some crazy shit. Now you guys just go in, you get all the information right there, right? There's no several hours of research that you would have to do, right? There's two of us now. Oh my, where am I at here? You hated English and got so much writing. Yeah. What's wrong, Patrick? Are you having a hard time? The Dewey Decimal System. Yeah, I'm glad I don't remember any of that now. Oh my, math is. Yeah, I was terrible at math as well. I failed pre-college algebra. I had to keep taking it over and over again. And I had, when I finally finished it in college, you had to take one algebra course because my majors was in religion. The professor was so good that she helped you to love what you are doing and to enjoy the math, right? 243 days of BARD, our good friend ELP. I really appreciate you and your Geechee being a part of our community. We're going to have to play some Monopoly soon. I sold you a wand in the shop and it broke. You tried to use magic. Well, take a couple of blue pills. You'll get it straightened out again. Your wand will start working again. Yeah. Go see the alchemist. Let him rub some of those natural oils on there, and you'll be all set. Yeah. Let's see here. What's going on? Daniel's. See, I never know what he is talking about on here. It's always really bizarre, right? There's my grinder buddy, Steve. We played Wizards and Warriors last night, right? By Merlin's Beard. Yeah. It's crowded down here. The Goblin, Mr. Goblin, you don't play. Your Mrs. Goblin plays Space Marines. You don't play Space Marines, Mr. Goblin. I saw your Mrs. Goblin last night playing Space Marines with Blake and ELP. What class did Mrs. Goblin play last night? Did she serve the Emperor with excellence? Let's see. Your spell fit for the staff? Yeah, that's all subjective, really, right? It's all subjectivity. Your dad gave you a lecture on wands. He said when he was 10, he held up his fingers. He says, "Now the power flows through you, not in inanimate objects." Oh my, what a lesson! What a lesson! There's Mrs. Goblin. You were a Space Marine last night. Yeah, you fell asleep last night. Now the goblins here, they don't sleep. I mean, they're in my morning shows, they're my evening shows, which are always late in the UK. Good to see the kid Bugs is here. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm illiterate, Daniel. That's why. She did pretty good. Good. Yeah. Good to have all of our good friends here. Don't forget, there's a like button right there. You see it. 2 more hours of me you get. It all begins with that like button right there. Whatever you want to talk about. I mean, this is a fun day for me. Fridays is like my best day because I do what I really love. Uh, I play Dungeons and Dragons. That is my favorite game of all time, and we'll be doing that tonight. We always the big changes for the Knights of the Unicorn. Everything's see. I have to respond to my players' decisions and creatively think of alternatives for the next show. Right? I just don't stay with one. Like I was hoping to stay in Arabelle for a long time, the current city of their, where their guild houses and everything. But now everything's changed. Uh, Mega Jordan, do I look like Gandalf to you? You be headed out soon for your bowling league. Oh, that's fun. I'm terrible at bowling. My grandmother was the senior Olympic bowler. She was really good at it. I am terrible at it. My kids enjoy going bowling. I throw my back out when I throw that damn ball. Last time I bowled was probably maybe 3 years ago. I'm not doing this shit anymore. Because we usually go bowling as a family on New Year's Eve together. And I'm just really terrible at it. I'm really terrible at it. Oh, Tom Bombadil wants his hat back. You think this is Tom's hat? Does it look? It's kind of worn out. I might be getting to it. You have Monopoly downloaded? Yeah, it is crossplay. You want to join us in a Monopoly game? We will certainly do that coming up. Maybe Saturday. Maybe I don't know. I'm going to be pretty busy on Saturday, but maybe we can work it out. Gigi just said she has to use the gutter barriers. Yeah, that's very helpful. What's funny is when you go over the barrier. That's always entertaining. When you break the barriers, or you throw the ball up in the air and it lands and pisses off the bowling alley people, or the alarm goes off. I mean, that's what happens when I'm bowling with my kids. Some shit happens. They throw the ball into the other person's lane. I mean, that's next to you and pisses them off. Circuit bar. The bar is. Your hands are too big for bowling. Our friend here, Raven Vahalas, is a massive stature. He can't even use a bowling ball, right? They do make specialized bowling. If you ever get interested, they do make bowling balls where they bore the holes out. You have to go to the big and large bowling store, right? There's the demon. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. He is at the school teaching the children right now. It's nice to see you, demon. Tonight, Dungeons and Dragons. Tomorrow morning, I'll be back in the Bardic attire in the Grove. Saturday mornings is the normal time I stream to you from the wilderness, out in the woods, out behind my house, in my sacred grove. So that'll be tomorrow morning. You're talking about nature and modern druidry and stuff like that, spirituality, so on and so forth. That's usually my norm. Usually I try going once a week with you out there because that's my spirituality. You had a great time at the movies? You saw the Spider-Man. It was really good. You enjoyed it. You did a graphic for your job. We have D&D night, included college on the design from Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, asking why we're promoting the devil in our newsletter. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, that's she's a very powerful character, right? From Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah. Having a romance with her, I mean, she burn you alive, right? You got huge fingers. You miss playing D&D? Well, stop playing it again. We always have a good time every Friday, right? Hope everyone. Thank you, Hitch Slap. Christopher Hitchens, wonderful memories. Taught me a lot. I will always love those hitch slaps, right? If you haven't ever watched Christopher Hitchens, he knows how to put the religious people in their place, right? Just pure truth, right? I invite you to come here and get rehabilitated as a pastor in your church. The Vatican needs you. No, thank you. I have retired from religion. I don't plan on going back. Uh, let's see here. You got the reference. Yes, I did. Yeah. Christopher Hitchens was, I listened. A lot of people, they don't listen to him. I listened. And he was right about love. I don't think he was right about Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa had problems, certainly, but a lot of Hindu people revere her because she helped a lot of people over there. Was she perfect? No. But she wasn't something that was like this monster. I think that was an inappropriate depiction by him. Yeah, Mother Teresa, if you go ask the people in India, I mean, they love her, right? Because she treated people with dignity that were not being treated with dignity. People who were thrown away in the garbage, cleaning them up, loving them, hugging them, right? Uh, Rest in peace, Christopher Hitchens. Yeah, it's quite enjoyable going back and watching him over and over again, right? On YouTube, there's so many people dedicated to him. This guy just keeps getting weirder and weirder. You should go to my OnlyFans page. Oh, the themes you have on there. You think I'm weird? Now go over there. Russell, nice to see you. Embrace the whimsy and the smile. Yeah, you don't mind if I get a little whimsical with you now, do you? Right? Nothing wrong with a little whimsical. I think she died the same week as Dale Earnhardt did. She died the same. Mother Teresa died when Princess Diana had passed away. The exact, I think, week, right? Everyone was talking about Diana. It was a weird juxtaposition of deaths, right? You had this weird a moment in history where Mother Teresa was just like this ghost. Everyone was looking at Diana, right? It was an interesting experience in human history. Greedo is here. Oh my. Greedo the Green, good to see you. Good to have you here for your entertainment leisure today. I got to turn my music up a little bit. Yeah, it's getting too loud, down too low, right? You got to have, we got the Baldur's Gate music in the background. Baldur's Gate 1, the best one, right? Being weird is the best. Yes. It's entertaining, certainly, right? You got to entertain yourself. I mean, I dress up as a wizard all the time. I enjoy it. Your son's first birthday today. Well, happy birthday to your son, our friend. That's always a fun time. I have lots of kids. Giving them their own cake at 1 year old is adorable, right? And watching them go at it, smash it all over their face, right? That's always a fun thing to do, right? Mother Teresa was your great grandmother's cousin. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah. Take care, Clef. Have a great day. Thank you for the smiles, my friend. She did not let feel Jesus for 50 years. Yeah. What's unfortunate is I'm sure she had some inner problems and trauma that she had dealt with. And Catholicism is always helpful for that because it tends to blame you, right, as the problem. It's quite unfortunate. Our witchy friend Loopy After Dark is here. Generational witchcraft in its finest form here. Good to have you here, our friend Loopy. Always nice for you when you stop in and share your experience with all the people here. Randolph, the He-Gatherer. Yeah. It's funny, Google, I am alone with the Christian. Then the Google, I'm alone with the Satanist. Yeah. There's the demon is our resident temple of the Satanic Temple member here, fighting the good fight of freedom in the United States against the oppressive Christian regime that's destroying the reality of the forefathers of having a secular nation. Yeah. Where he was reading his comments from, turns out loaded was several minutes behind. I think I'm up to date right here. I got two streams here. I got one on my phone and I have one on my computer. Maybe there's a lapse in time for you. I think I'm on the point here when it comes to the conversation. Let's see. The movie was fun. The new Spider-Man. Yeah. Yeah. Always nice to hear all of these wonderful people here. There's a like button. You see it? I'm going to be here for 2 more hours because of the good graces of our community here with the super chat goal we made for today. Right? I appreciate all these people supporting me and what I do here. I make a living doing this because of your generosity, my friends, every day. All right, get back to your class, my friend. Teach those young people the proper virtues and disciplines. It's always nice to have our demon friend here. Hopefully, we'll see you again soon. Um, let's see. Any cool D&D planning tips? Planning tips for DM. You have like many layers of the game. Layer number one, know the lore of the region and the area and the buildings and the places. Understand the lore, understand the concept. The second layer, understand the battlefield, the possibility of engagement. Have the characters ready that are going to be fighting against your players, right? Those are very important that you have all of these layers of preparation, and always have this idea of in terms of the world that you have where they could do anything. Give them the illusion of opportunity. You might have a little small world that you made, but make it seem bigger. I don't like giving out my secrets, but for instance, you have 4 doors in a room. Now, this is only possible if you don't have maps, like if you're doing theater of the mind. One of the things you can do for theater of the mind is you could really create this illusion where you have 4 doors in a room, but you only have plans that whatever door they go to, it's going to be the same. See, these are secret tips of Dungeon Masters that people are unaware of. Is we create illusions that your world is much bigger than it is, that you're in this massive universe, when it's all planned out and designed. And you have to create a flow of working with your characters in these worlds. 2 layer, 1 battle, interesting, yeah. Are you Gandalf the Grey or White? I am the bard. That is it. Oh, someone got deleted? Oh, sad fate. Yeah, gauge you a sorcery in its finest. Yeah, goodbye, duel. Yeah, it's sad these people come on, want to be rude. I'm just going to completely ban this person permanently if I can. No, I'm not able to now. This guy is, yeah, I have 8 children. I'm not a pervert, and it's quite unfortunate that you're taking advantage of other people's suffering to be the dick that you are. You have no shame. This is quite unfortunate that you are using other people's terrible experiences to insult others with. You are despicable in your presentation of humanity. This is kind of laughable. I currently have no water. The AIs, your water is gone over there, and your Canada. What are you using water for? Your garden? You are having a trouble. There's lack of water resources where you are in Canada right now. This is quite unfortunate. What's going on up there? Yeah. How many baddies is your layer of battle? That depends on the I try not to make big ones. Like I'll make one or 2 powerful beings usually, depending on the level and the skill of the players. That it will be. Usually, the battles are always more powerful than them, and which allows your players to come up with alternatives. Like if they're, for instance, you want them to fight a snake, a snake deity or something that's in a temple. Well, this temple is supported by 6 pillars. They are certainly outmatched in terms of their combat, but they could take the pillars out and have the whole building come down, right? To create environmental opportunities and also environmental hazards is very important for your dungeons. You always have to be challenging them, causing them to use their skills and to think out of the box. Right? Neighborhood construction, but it's comedy for you. Yeah. You haven't drank water in years. How do you urinate? Yeah. Do you know what? What chaos stone? What do I know here? What type of entertainment are you inquiring about? Oh, where are we at here? Spiritual entertainment. 7 days a week I'm here. Hit the like button as you come in. Anything you want to talk about, really. Man, I'm just a wizard today, making my way in the world for your entertainment leisure. Just relaxing in my chair here. No standing. I got 2 hours to be with you to talk about whatever conjuring, dark spirits, entities, Dungeons and Dragons, the weather, the earth, so on and so forth. Yeah. Didn't really know how to be serious. Oh no, what's going on here? A pitfall sinner, even worse than a pitfall saint. I don't understand what that means. You're working on a campaign, and I'm like 85% of it planned out. Well, good. I'm looking forward to your success, right? 420 blazed the world, man. You are smoking reefers right now as you're watching. You're into the reefer madness as you're participating in our conversation today. Yeah, I usually do the reefer madness normally in the evenings. Wonder if he knows the future. One day you're going to have dentures, perhaps, receding hairline, and erectile dysfunction, and probably constipation. These are all givens for the future. Ara, good to have you. Gandalf the Crack. Jeff, what does that mean? Do you like my backside? You want me to put a wizard hat on my backside so you can enjoy viewing my crack? Is that what you're seeing? That's on my OnlyFans page, sir. I'm not allowed to reveal my backside to you here because YouTube doesn't like that. Like, we can't have that so far, right? Praise the Emperor, Circuit Bard. Good to have you here, good friend. What are you doing? Rabbit, you can't eat that. Give me that. My rabbit's eating some debris here on the floor. I don't know what the hell it is. I'm in my son's room here, using his resourceful computer. Let's see. Chambord is your favorite dark spirit. What is a Chambord? I never heard of this entity before. Now, there's all kinds of interesting entities in human history, right? That have been the tales of story around the campfire. And then, one of the most terrifying stories I heard when I was younger, my uncle, when he was young, my grandfather was some type of like religious patriarch or something, right? He was a farmer. He was also an astrologer. He used astrology to know when to plant, but he was also like a Christian, big time, right? I remember when he had quit smoking cigars because his church told him it was a sin, right? So he was doing all, I'm like, why don't you quit astrology, right? Your church probably wouldn't like that either. The Farmer's Almanac is a well-known astrological book, right? Well, anyways, my uncle was walking when he was a young man with my grandfather down one of these roads, that were newly paved, and a bird had been trapped in the tar. And he remembered hearing it say in like a forked tongue, "Help me, help me." And he told my grandfather, and my grandfather said, "Just ignore it." Right? I remember hearing that story as a young, and it scared the shit out of me, right? Now, I don't know if that's true or not. But, I mean, that was an interesting tale that really brought fear into my life as a young person. I have the stamp of the Emperor. That's right. The Holy Fans page is what you call it. Never take advice from a goblin. Oh my. Jeff could be from Ireland, and the crack means zero, a party, a place, a person that is really cool and fun to be around. Oh, I see. You are an Irishman. Smoking is sin, but God allowed it. Wine about, yeah, interesting. Yeah, well, you have to understand all of these Christian groups. They always create sins that make you feel spiritual for not doing them, right? Is black raspberry liquor flavored blend with raspberries? That does sound good. What you're talking about there, the Camber Old. I'm probably saying it wrong. It certainly does sound delightful. Whatever you're talking about there. Thou shalt not pass. There you are. You're driving down the road, pulling a trailer, and YouTubing all at the same time. Yeah, I appreciate you bringing me with you to your work, friend. Our good friend, why not? Now, you've been here for about at least 8 months, right? You've been around for about 8 months or so. Our friend, why not? It's been some time since you've been here, right? Trinity, good to see you. I'm looking forward to what's going to happen to your character tonight, right? Now, Trinity had missed last weekend, and that gave me the opportunity to mess with her character. Now, I do this as fun, not as punishment. So, Trinity had been in some trouble already because of another character had been masquerading as her as a prostitute around the city, taking all people's monies, putting spells on them. So, we call her Amara the whore now. This false dragonborn prostitute that's been around the city. So we're going to have a good time tonight to see what happens to Trinity. If your kids can make it up, we'll keep you in the suspense there. You prophesied everyone here will win something. Yeah, hopefully the lotto. I mean, that would be like the ultimate thing, right? To win the lotto, right? That would be lots of fun. A few months. You've only been a few months. It seems like you've been here a long time. It's been a few months. Yeah. You want Daniel's diamonds, right? Sins or grins? It depends what you're doing on the toilet. Really, is it sins or grins today when you're on the toilet? Yeah. I earned your subscription. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Yeah. We got to 82 this week. 82. We should hit 100K by Christmas time. I'm guessing, but we're at 82K right now because of all of you good people here enjoying what I do. You're walking home for the first time by themselves. Oh, that's always scary, right? That's always scary. Let's see, where am I at here? Can you cast the bad voodoo away, man? No, only you can do that. I'm not a substitute for the activities you're responsible for your life. You are responsible for the state of your being. I cannot do anything about that. That is something that you must develop, that you must have a foundation for yourself with. All of the bad things, like curses and things, it's really you. When someone tells you if you're cursed, like, here, have this trinket here, and it will help you. You're the one that's putting your power in the trinket, believing it will do something. You're the one that is the power, not the trinket. Right? You are responsible for the outcome of any curse or blessing. You are the source of power. And if you really think about it, you have unlimited potential within yourself to do the greatest of things in the world. When you commit your mind and heart to something, right? Your creativity is endless. Sasquatches aren't magical creatures. Have you ever bedded a Sasquatch? If you do, you will find a magical experience indeed. Curse assault, thank you. Sending safety and protection magic to you. Yeah. Avada Kedavra. What does that mean, my friend? Please educate me. I don't know what that means. The council has arrived. The light of the council has come to have the greatest conversations about bringing the light into the world. What type of light are you bringing into the world, right? What are you doing with your creativity? You have a responsibility. We all have responsibility we share with our humanity to make the world a better place, right? That is part of our evolutionary reality, is shaping and guiding the cosmos in the capacity that has been given onto us, right? You have the responsibility. No one else is going to do it for you, right? One of the things in religion that you will find, which is most unfortunate, is they want the preacher to do it all, or the monk, or the guru, so on and so forth. You're supposed to be doing this shit, not them. You're supposed to be one going into the distance, into the mystery. You're the one supposed to be bringing charity. When I was a clergyman, all the time, people would delegate their responsibility to us, and when we failed to do it, they would whine about it. Like, you assholes are supposed to be doing this, not me. I mean, I'm just like you. I'm no different than you. I'm just trying to encourage you common human decency and experience. How sexy was the "I'm Too Sexy" song? Oh, I'm too sexy for my shirt, so sexy it hurts. You're getting all of my homosexuality going here. Just look into his eyes, then you'll know the sass can fly. Oh my goodness, what's going on in here? Oh, King wants to recruit you into the council. For a nice donation in the super chat, we can get me into the council. You're going to get off in a half hour. Get your yeah. We appreciate that. We want to see your beautiful face, Trinity Ivy Moon. One of the things for YouTubers that stream like Dungeons and Dragons, having the face seen is a great help for the community and people that are watching. And I like seeing people on there. It's very helpful to me. You're smoking a blunt with this dude. You want to smoke a reefer with me? Super Scott? Yeah, I wouldn't mind smoking a reefer again. I do take gummies. I wouldn't mind smoking a reefer. I haven't smoked a reefer since I was like 19 years old. So it's been a long time. Chaos Stone, did I know what? Yeah. Body kills for King. Sasquatch is your daddy, and he's going to protect you. Is that some modern music that I'm unaware of about the Sasquatch here? Bod, dinner is ready. Okay, Mama, I'm coming up to get my hot pockets now out of the basement. Be right back. Mom is calling for the hot pockets. They are ready. That the bird is the word. Bird is the word. Very powerful song. Very powerful song, right? Yeah, Super Scott, yeah, is a good friend of our program here. We always appreciate you, Super Scott, coming on. You enjoy the blue lotus flower smoke? Oh, my goodness. The blue lotus flower. Don't punch a camel. Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny. I'm unaware of that. I am unaware. I never saw that. There's a lot of Jack Black films I haven't seen. One of my favorite is the Minecraft. La 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 lava chicken. Right? That was Jack Black's a wonderful entertainer. I loved Minecraft. That was really, really good. Am I familiar with the animated cartoon reboot that was before Toy Story? I don't recall that one. No, I don't recall. You love being here, Scott. Yeah, we love you being here with us. You make it a brighter place every time you show up here, our friend Scott. Right? Spiritual entertainment. Oh, just adjusting the hat here. Trying to look good for all of you. You love the School of Rock. That was a good Jack Black film. Yeah. I loved him in Goosebumps. The Goosebumps video game on mobile. He was the voice of the characters in that. Did anybody play that? He was a typewriter. I am R.L. Steinwriter. I am R.L. Stein. I am R.L. Stein in my typewriter. Yeah, the Slappy in there is quite an interesting character, right? Let me see if I can recall some of Stein. Remember you called to Stein? We're just getting started, Twist. You and Stein are in for some surprises. You remember that? Did anyone play that game? Right, that was a lot of fun. The mobile um, Goosebumps game. I enjoyed playing that with. It was very difficult to beat too. You had to go around finding the pages and getting the monsters. Right? Anyone play that? Right? The children yearn for the mines. Yeah. Blue Dreams was your favorite strain. Oh, it helped you with your pain. Oh, so Blue Lotus is actually a real thing. This is a real herb that people use. Yeah, I just remember it from Conan, right? The lotus. It's hard to find bud that actually kills the pain. Yeah, usually just takes. When I use marijuana, it just takes the edge off. Where I don't think about it as much. I don't care. I'm able to relax. The tension from that the pain causes dissipates. It's calming and it's lovely earthly flavor. Really. So it is a real substance that we're talking about here. Orange County for you. It's just around the corner. Jack Black had a video game back in the day called Brutal Legend. It was a heavy metal themed hack and slash game on the 360. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah, he's a wonderful entertainer, very creative. I remember watching with my kids at Nacho Libre. Remember that one? He was a wrestler that was a priest and everything. We had to watch it because we were all Catholic, right? We had to watch Nacho Libre, right? He was like a friar or something. I can't remember. Do fighting games give you rage like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat? Oh yeah, if I lose, right? There's certainly the rage is there, right? It's a thing, good sir, but not addictive as well. This lotus flower that you're speaking of is a non-addictive relaxation herb and spice. Natre Libre was actually a true story. Was it really? Now that's interesting, right? That's interesting. Where are we at here? Shallow Hal was good also with Gwyneth Paltrow, right? Yeah. What really bothers me about her is what she did to Chris. Oh, my. I mean, the guy from Coldplay, right? He adored her. The divorce was not his idea. Yeah, that was heartbreaking to me. Because I really love Coldplay. But he's doing fine now, right? He's dating everyone in Hollywood, right? The real priest did Lancho Libre for orphanage donations. Yeah, that's interesting, right? The same person, and naturally it was inspired by the character King on the video game Tekken. Oh my! Now Tekken, they continue to make those, right? But that goes back into the older fighting style games of the arcade from long ago, right? Tekken, right? It's not as popular as some of the other fighting games, but it certainly had its place in the history of fighting games. Egyptian lotus flower is very relaxing and most likely has been used since the beginning of time. Oh, damn, I'm going to try some of that shit. Next time I go to the herb store, I'm like, give me some of that blue lotus, baby. You love the costume? Very cool. Yeah. I enjoy it as well. I usually, we're playing D&D tonight. So I put it on a little early for you so you can have a good time. I'm an entertainer, so I have all kinds of skills. And I would, in the future, I hope to dress up like more different things, to have conversations with you. I wish I could use my green screen. But let me show you what happens when I use it. Let me get a green screen here. It starts flickering terribly, right? Let's use this one here. Watch what happens. Look at this. You see that? Look at that. I'm popping in, popping out. I'm a wizard blinking. See, I have to keep moving my head around or I'll blink out of existence. with my green screen. So we got no green screen today, unfortunately, right? The tinfoil hat wear. The beard has stopped being facial, stopped being a geographical feature. Indeed, I need to wrap it up in some tinfoil, right? Walnut Witch had informed me that she had been doxxed. So she is working on repairing her life and coming back to YouTube under a different form. She has contacted me after something had happened to her. Walnut, which was a fun friend of the program here, if you've noticed that she's been missing for some time now, she's be on Camera Lady's channel as well. Walnut Witch was doxxed by some terrible people that she told me about, ruining her life on the internet. So she had to go incognito. She's probably watching right now. She's probably watching secretly, developing an alternate persona for the future. Doesn't feel safe to return yet to the internet in any type of social participation. There's a lot of terrible people out there that do that shit, right? It's really sad that people are abused in this way, right? It's heartbreaking to having to lose her to our community. You like the blinking? It's a psychedelic teleport, right? Yeah, I can go invisible, yes. The world shall fear the wrath of the council. Foil dreads would set it all. Put some, get some foil up in this shit, right? Yeah. My goggles are minute seeing here. Let's see. The ninjas here. Oh, like a ninja. We miss you, Walnut Witch, wherever you are in the world. Yeah, we loved you. Camera Lady remembers you as well, right? I know you're out there watching. We hope to see you back with us again in the future under an alternative personality. All right. Yeah, the wall, as I said, Daniel, she had been, her identity had been misused online and people were harassing her. So she has had to leave social media, unfortunately, right? It's terrible when people do that to you, right? They try to destroy you. Like I used to have PayPal under my wife's name. You can't have any pseudonames on PayPal. And we had PayPal on here. A Christian gentleman came on and threatened to harass my family and consulted this information. We had immediately took it down. And now I have LifeLock on my channel to protect me from assholes that would come on here and violate the sacred space, right? Oh, where am I at here? Yeah. They drop your identity and then they harass you, right? Well, I do not like it, even when people deserve it, to destroy their humanity by leaking their information, right? Now, there's certain people that the authorities do that, which is certainly appropriate. But going around destroying people's lives for a living on the internet, I mean, that is shameful to me. And so people don't deserve that. I mean, your home is your sacred space, right? And it's terrible when people do that to you. Yeah. You will hold the witch's mantle in her honor, and she resumes her role as the resident witch. Yeah, she was a wonderful artist as well. Some of you remember on our YouTube, she would share her art with us, right? Our Walnut Witch friend. And she loved watching our video games. And she loved, what was the game that she wanted me to play all the time? It was from the old times. I forgot what it was. The Walnut Witch. What was it? I forgot. Anyways, one of you might remember it, right? Spiritual entertainment, my friends. Tonight, Dungeons and Dragons, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Set your notification bell, because big things are happening tonight for our group. A change of pace, a change of dimension. They are going into an alternative experience, one unplanned by even me. But because of certain choices, the ball has begun to roll out, and who knows where it will take them. I cannot say more because Trinity is one of my players. I cannot spoil her with it. Um, you got to head out. There you are, to your meeting. Take care, my friend. Trinity, take care of yourself. Gay wizards are coming for your beeholes. What are you doing to our beeholes is the real question. As a straight person, what are you doing to my backside is what I want to know. Bilbo Baggins is here. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Her wands are amazing. She makes beautiful wands. Yeah, the Walnut Witch. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same when this happens to people, right? This doxing shit. Such an annoying nuisance here. Where am I at here? Bilbo, is that you? Give me the ring, Bilbo. You don't need it. Scotty. Take care, Trinity, yes. We are glad to hear you. Yeah, a little bit of, thou shalt not pass, damn it. There you go. It's funny, Bilbo. Your Bilbo's eating it all up now. He's like, I've come to the right place. I have found the wizard I've been looking for. And now for my entertainment leisure, right? Yeah. Last time you saw me, I didn't have glasses on, right? These are the glasses of minute seeing. They allow me to see beyond. They're all rooted in magic. They allow me to articulate the world in a unique way, right? Oh, my spiritual entertainment, my friends. 7 days a week I am here. There's the like button. You see it? Touch it. Go touch it. Feel the magic as you touch the like button right there. See it? There it is. Touch it. Right at the top of your screen. Oh, you touched it. See what happened? The power begins to flow through you now into your body, causing all kinds of erotic desires. It must be the beard, right? Must be the beard. I look like Rumpelstiltskin. Oh, shit. You guessed my name, damn it. I prefer rumpled foreskin. Is more appropriate. We had that in our game. Some of you were around last year. My players had this diabolical creature called rumpled foreskin as an entity that they had to best, right? The Hiri the Squatter, oh my. Yes, I am Talos. I am Talos, my friend. Vergitize. It is I, Talos. Make sure you're hitting the like button if you love Talos, right? Join the Council of Karma. We are here. I healed your erectile dysfunction. Look at that. I'm a miracle worker. All you had to do is put your limp weenie on the screen. There. Touch the tip of my finger. Feel the power flowing through it. There you are. And now you are here. Look at that. It's like E.T. Elliot, out. And then your wiener is working again. Right? Any cool tips you can share with a new DM without giving away too many? Yeah, do your first game naked. That's always helpful for your players, so they can see you as you are, right? I don't know. I mean, I'm not really a tip meister. Just basic wisdom, really, right? You know, you'll find out that you got all kinds of players. One of the players I'm not. Most modern kids that start Dungeons and Dragons, like after the year 2000, they want to play it like an MMO. It's not an MMO, right? That they play it like that. They don't care about the world. They just want to destroy everything. We call them murder hobos. They just want to fight and kill. They're not interested in the story, right? Just have a good story. Enjoy yourself. Right? You will learn from your mistakes as a dungeon master. You will certainly learn over the years what will work for you and not for others. I mean, there's all kinds of styles that you can develop, right? Playing the game. Our defense to dogs, quote, indigenous Meat puppet's head. You have a meat puppet. You do like a puppet show with your penis or something? Is that what you're saying? Hopefully not for children. I hope your puppet show is just strictly adults, right? Meat puppets. You draw little faces on it and stuff. Hello, it's time to play, everyone. Yeah. You work night shift. You watching TV, movies. That's fun when you have a job where you can watch TV all night. I'm cousin it. Yes, I am. Cousin it. All of the long hair, right? It needs to be cut. Oh, my. What a buttercup. Oh, my. We got some buttercups here. Oh, I'm more like Lurch, I would say. You ring. Because I'm huge, right? In every capacity. Like button right there. Touch it. Touch the like button. You know you want to. Subscribe. Go and join our community. You see the join button down there? We have a wonderful community of diverse people who will get along with one another, who are courteous, who enjoy one another's company. Think about becoming a member of our community. Like tonight, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, tonight, what a surprise, right? Did Simple Minds actually forget about? Yes, they did. Won't you forget about me? They did forget about you, unfortunately. Right? American Maker, standing strong. Once again, he is streaming. He likes making stuff on his channel. He has returned to the YouTube, ready to share his creativity. Our good friend and my neighbor, the American Maker. Good to have you here, our friend, for your entertainment leisure. Right. Right now, American Maker and I are suffering a terrible heat wave here in Florida. I mean, it's been the hottest I've ever seen it. I mean, the heat is terrible right now. And my air conditioner is on maximum capacity. I mean, it's like going outside in the oven. That's how hard it is. Let's see. You got your mail, Vixen, and you go into the park with your large strawberry dragon fruit. Ice strength. Oh, my. You're my favorite chat to be besides my own. Well, thank you for being here. We always appreciate your presence. You finally made it to Walnut Corporate Home Office. Loads of fun, right? Oh, Wally World's corporate office. The wonderful Walmart stores have brought so much entertainment in the world by their shoppers, right? If you've been to a Walmart, you know what I'm talking about. Ongoing entertainment there. Just walking down the aisles, you could see it's like going to Walmart for me in where I live. It's like going to a zoo, right? Because people are they're like animals. They're fighting one another, complaining. I mean, there's always people streaming. One of the features of my local Walmart is the dirty diapers in the parking lot. The heat is ridiculous hot for this time. Louis, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Thoughts and prayers and vibes to you and your family. Are you going to miss tonight, Louis? It's okay if you have to miss tonight. The Pope of Dope has suffered a great tragedy in his family. Hopefully everything's going to be all right, right? Death Valiant, you have friends, yeah. You miss being able to play video game demos at Walmart. Oh, you remember doing that? Right? Like some of these things at Walmart now, you have to go up and push buttons and call people to get it out for you, right? You'll be there tonight, good. There's a lot of the content for tonight. Lewis will have familiarity with it. The Walmart Zoo, do they have those in Canada? You have a zoo at Walmart in Canada as well? Yeah, Walmart's is like monopoly. It's like taking over all of stores and everything with these. I mean, they do have low prices, but one of the most nasty things you can buy from Walmart is their milk. I mean, it rots so fast, right? I remember working at the distribution centers and people dumping shit over and putting it back in the box. I mean, I don't like shopping there, but my wife likes going there because the food is cheaper, but their meat is terrible. The Walmart meat, it tastes like garbage, right? The chicken, I don't even know what that is. I'm a big chicken eater. Walmart chicken, I'd rather go to Aldi's and buy the chicken, right? Um, let's see here. They have freaking deodorant behind a lock wall. You hate it. You gotta push the button. Can I get some deodorant? Yeah. This is a funny story that I was talking about my wife last night at the CVS, the drugstore. They have like if you they have an adult aisle like where they sell vibrators and things. But in order to get the vibrators, they're behind a locked glass. You have to ask the attendant to get your vibrator out, right? Isn't that crazy? Can I get one of these vibrators, sir? Uh, can you get it out for me, please? Because you imagine having to work there. You're going there. I mean, you're trying to be an adult. This group of people buying vibrators. Yeah, there's your vibrator, right? They're locking stuff up. I mean, my wife was telling me, I'm like, why are you looking at the vibrators? Haven't I done enough for you in your life, right? Uh, Personal massages, right? This is for my personal massage, right? That's why I'm going to the Walmart. I need some assistance here. I want to buy one of your massages here for my backside. Yeah. You want peace? Tell a parabel. The rock of Peter is here. Oh boy. Here comes the Pope in all his gang. Silent. You like the silent Bob? It's starting to kick in. You understand its context, right? Let's see here. You called a worker once, came by and told you to hold on. He left you hanging there. He was flirting with his coat. What a dick, right? Supposed to be providing service to you. You want to get your vibrator, right? And the guy at CVS is like talking to other people. Like, you can wait for your vibrator. Yeah, I didn't know that these pharmacies sold that stuff. I mean, I worked at a pharmacy when I was a young man, and I don't remember having an aisle for that. I mean, they had condoms, but now my daughters inform me. I'm like, we were at the store, they're giggling and stuff. I'm like, what are you laughing about? And they're pointing at the vibrators. I'm like, well, when did they start selling these things here, right? At the pharmacy, right? Now you're all, some of you are like, oh, I'm going to go to the pharmacy today. Going to get me some vibrators? Yeah. Why do you have the devil symbol on a profile picture? Because I worship the devil. That's why. It's quite simple. Spinning around on things, a red whip with the taser. Well, you're really having a good time at the pharmacy. Yeah. Know your RPG looking. Well, that's what the theme is, obviously. Yeah, I'm a game master, dungeon master. I do that in the evenings. Yeah. Flirting is way more important than dealing with the customers, damn it. Yeah, we used to have to go to adult stores. Now you can go to your local pharmacies for your dildos, right? Lily, tiny building on the edge of town. Oh, my. You're living in Oregon, which you traveled, you found it super weird that there are states that have stores dedicated to alcohol buying. You can't buy alcohol in a regular store. Interesting. Yeah. We have these strange rules where I am in the South. Like, you cannot buy liquor or beers at a store until after 12 p.m. On Sunday morning. Because you're supposed to be at church, not getting drunk in the morning. But the rest of the week, you can buy beer in the morning. I mean, these strange religious things that are affecting our laws, right? You have special stores. Okay. You're a teen buying condoms. The clerk had to get a price check. You had to tell it, you're getting lucky tonight, made the clerk blush. Oh, adorable, right? Oh, man. Spirit, my hair's getting in my eyes. Spiritual entertainment, my friends. I got the wizard beard on for you today for your entertainment leisure. Talking about whatever you want to talk about. I got another hour to be with you because of the good graces of our community members hitting our chat goal for the day. I mean, you could still give me super chats if you want to. I won't mind, right? No idea why teens get embarrassed buying them. Yeah, you want your teens not to have any troubles, right? Just give them rubbers. Yeah. We used to have the gold coin rubbers when I was a teenager that you'd put in your wallet. All the cool teenagers had a little ring in their wallet. Like, yeah, you see the ring I have in my wallet? That would wear into your wallet because you'd sit on it, right? Pretty much made the condom obsolete, right? If you had one of those, right? You got your Anaput earrings. Oh my, you're all out serving the lady today, Anaput, right? Anubis is a big deal, and his wife for our friend Vixen here. What do I think of the D&D? Oh, I loved it. It was accurate to the lore. I was afraid that Hasbro has a terrible reputation of politicizing their games. They did not do that with the movie. There was no politics in there. No one was trying to educate me about diversity and so on. It was just a clean, fun Dungeons and Dragons movie, and it was accurate in the lore, which is very important. I enjoyed it very much. Right? Yes, hit the like button, my friends, if you haven't yet. There it is. I'm going to be here another hour. Right there. You see it? Hit the like button as you come in. You enjoyed the D&D movie from the 2000s? Yeah, that was a good one too. They made like 3 of them, right, all together. That was a really good one. Yeah, you didn't get the sequel? Yeah. The new one is in Forgotten Realms. The first one is it's Greyhawk, I believe. Those are all Greyhawk or one of those earlier Dungeons and Dragons world where Pelor was the god of light. Now, the third one they made was really well done. The Book of Vile Darkness. That was the plot was well done in it because you had this paladin of Pelor going to the dark side in order to bring. He's kind of like a Christ figure. He sacrifices his identity. He sacrifices himself in order to save the world. His morality all goes out the door because he really wants to defeat the evil. He absorbs the evil into himself. Like the Christ does on the cross, he becomes what we are, and he absorbs the power of death into himself. He experiences it and defeats it. It was a very Christianized theme, and it did well done. It crushed it to the point of being crumbling in. Oh no, we got a crushing going on here. Or your rubber in your pants. Yeah. You saw a couple. The last one was Honor Amongst Thieves. But you didn't enjoy it, right? Well, I'm obviously a big D&D fan. So for me, it was very enjoyable. I loved Captain Kirk in it. He did a great job as the bard, right? The humor was just right. And the lore was accurate. The only error in it was the druid transforming. The druids can wild shape into animals. She wild shaped into an owlbear. An owlbear is not an animal. It is not an animal. It is a being of magic. Now, druids, when they get to like level 20 or something, they can certainly polymorph into animals or creatures like dragons. And an owlbear is not unheard of. But in terms of wild shaping into a non-animal is not part of the original lore of Forgotten Realms. Let's see here. Jeremy Irons you enjoyed the first, Tony? Alan, nice to see you. Thank you for the jewels. You enjoyed the first with Jeremy Irons. Yeah, that was really well done, right? I really enjoyed that. You're making me want to go back and watch it again. I had to scare my wife into watching that Honor Amongst Thieves because she's not into D&D like I am. She goes, I don't want to have nothing to do with that. I want to watch real movies, right? So I had to. I'm like Christopher Pine, isn't it? From Star Trek. This is a good adventure movie. And then like a little bit, well, you tricked me, and she enjoyed it. She enjoyed it. Certain movies she won't like. She doesn't like alien movies, like the traditional alien movies. That all kinds of movies, and they had an alien TV show that was on, what was it, on Netflix or Disney recently, that was really well done. I had to trick her into watching that, right? Yeah, she just doesn't like that kind of stuff. You're thinking about making some salsa and cheese omelet? Oh my, you're getting people hungry here, right? You like the Star Trek movies more than any of the series? Yeah, because they were well done, right? They were professional, right? The Honor Amongst Thieves was the best one for you, yeah. Now they are going to be making a series on Netflix and a series on HBO. The one on Netflix is in the Forgotten Realms. The theme has yet to reveal. But the one on HBO, they are making the Baldur's Gate 3 into a series, right? So it's going to be like Game of Thrones, basically, right? I'm looking forward to that. Now, I'm really hoping they get Vin Diesel for Minsk. He would be the best Minsk ever, in my opinion. And I'm pretty sure he likes the game, if I'm not mistaken. I always liked the Predator movies more. The Predator versus Alien, right? That was a good one too. I haven't saw the last Predator Alien movie with the android. That reminds me, I need to see that. Yeah, I want to. The Alien TV show, yeah. All right, take care. You rebuke that. That doesn't do shit here. You're a powerless and pathetic Christian. Yeah, I rebuke that. You're probably, 12 years old? You don't belong here. That's not how adult Christians act. I rebuke that. Yeah, well, get a life, right? You've been watching too much Ricky Bobber and his immature Christianity. That's demonic, dude. Yeah, grow up. Let's see. You don't love me. You don't know me. Your love is superficial. You won't. If you love me, you'd be here all the time. You'd be having a real relationship with me. You're a child, is what you are. Mama, I'm coming home. Yep. There's a cool series too, different warriors or something. Yeah. Joe Magnolia is a huge D&D fan. Is he really? He's had a lot of health issues, right? He had to do an amputation part of his body because of an ongoing health issue that he had, right? Now, this is the gentleman that was married to that lady from, what was it? That Latino lady that was well endowed. I forgot what her name is, right? What was the Modern Family, right? She was the wife of, what was his name? Ed O'Neill in it. I forgot what her name is, right? Am I on a high protein? No, I'm just high. Don't need the protein at all. I love you, Jesus, and loves you unconditionally. Wants race. How do you know I don't have a relationship with Jesus? Now you're just being a dick and judging me, right? You don't love me unconditionally. You don't know me. Loving somebody unconditionally takes great courage and effort because you're loving them without getting anything from them. You only love me because of the possibility of me converting to your message. You don't love me as a person unconditionally. Let's see here. Sophia Vaca, that's it. Yeah. She was married to him for quite a long time, right? Yeah. That's why it's called grace. It's not grace for you because I have to be like you in order to have a relationship with Jesus. My relationship with Jesus doesn't count until it is like yours. That's not grace, that's works. We are saved by grace through works, that no man shall boast, right? But unless it's done your way, then it counts, right? Then I'm really saved. Yeah, Crom laughs at your religion. Hi, that we can refer to you as Highness. Yeah, well, you can call me whatever you want, my friend. I'm an entertainer, and I'm going to be here for another hour. There's a like button. You see it? Touch it. Touch it. right there. You believe in sola scriptura? Well, you're ignoramus. Now, there's nowhere in the Bible it says sola scriptura. Sola scriptura is what some Christians made up because they didn't like the Catholic Church. They just made this totally up. There's no historical truth to it at all. Laying down the truth bombs. Yeah. Leave a like now. Damn it. I already inappropriately touched the thumbs up. What did you do? Did you touch it with your reefer? I hope it's nothing other than a reefer that you touched it with. It is by grace through faith. That faith isn't something you muster up your own power. It's a gift. Yeah, if it's a gift, then why do I have to be like you? Right? I am not. You have disqualified me. When you got on, you said I needed Jesus. You don't know anything about me. So you're just a parrot or repeating talking points. You have no substance, a child with religious nonsense now. Non-consensual thumbs up. Oh, you destroy the like button with all of your desires. Oh, my goodness, yeah. I can only imagine, right? Good morning to you, our good friend Enrique, Master and Oracle Reader. Natalie is here, our good friend. We appreciate you being here, Natalie. Always a great pleasure to have our friend Natalie here. We are awesome that way. That's right. It was a slow, long touch, inappropriate amount of time with the thought. All right, let me put my finger up there for you again so you can have your desires there. Ouch. Elliot. E.T. Yes. See, now you're all aroused, right? Let's see here. Oh, my spiritual entertainment, my friends. We have one more hour to be with you because of the good graces of our community here, providing the super chats to hit our goal I still like super chats if you want to give me that. But we have achieved our goal. I thank you for that. Oh, if you vote for me, all your wildest dreams will come true. Oh my, you got my vote, my friend. Don't have a problem with that. Yeah. Don't forget, we have a wonderful community of diverse people that are atheists, pagans, Satanists, Christians, Muslims, Jews, all in one place together. Go to the join button and you will see a miracle. People having a good time who are different, who appreciate humanity, who appreciate good conversation. And some of these people have been here for a whole year now. I mean, that's a miracle, right? Tristan, nice to see you. Oh, where are we at? Mr. Bard, do you want to see my secret grove? Oh, you are trying to invoke all this prostitution from me, right? I'm trying to retire from prostitution. Yeah, for the right price, I will come visit your secret grove, right? Tomorrow morning, I will be live streaming from my grove. If you like druidry, you like that kind of stuff, tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., I will be in my sacred grove talking to you about the trees and spirits dancing naked in the moonlight. Oh, tomorrow, my friends, Saturday morning is my normal. Baby Bubba's here. Should you sing some gospel music? What kind of gospel music do you want me to sing? Yeah, a lot of that is like, I am so guilty. The Lord is so good. I'm a piece of shit, but he loves me anyways. I'm guilty. Shame, shame, shame. He is wonderful. He is nice. And he gets pissed off, but he doesn't make it a problem. Because he sent his only son to pay for his rage. Yeah. You trying to, everyone grieves differently? Yes, certainly. Loving the stream. Thank you, our good friend Scott. Appreciate you. He's got the whole world in his hands, and when you piss him off, he'll flood it fast. He's got the whole world in his hands. Yeah. You got arrested for dancing naked in the moonlight. Yeah. Yeah. You just let that. I experience it all the time from my neighbors, always getting mad. The hymn of shame and suffering, right? Uh, Billy prepping for the ultimate moon gooning. Yeah. He's got the whole world in his hands, right? Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. Very powerful. Very powerful. Yeah. Uh, my wife used to enjoy that type of music. Even when I was a Christian, I found it awful and terrible. Gospel music, Christian music. I just couldn't stand it. Uh, we just switched automobiles because we have two different. One was taking too much gas. She's like, use mine now when you go pick up the kids. And still, when I turn the radio on, she doesn't listen to that shit anymore. But the default radio station is praise the Lord, hallelujah. I'm like, oh shit. My kid's like, Dad, gospel music's on. Turn it off. Put the playlist on. We want to hear some heavy metal or something. Yeah. Oh, you must see the red and blue flashing lights, right? 6 up. Yep. Rambling karaoke, my friends, for your entertainment leisure. That's where you've been going wrong. Yeah. It happens all of the time, right? It happens all the time. Just a closer walk with thee, granted, Jesus, if you please, daily walking close to thee. Yeah. You know, even though I don't do Christianity anymore, VeggieTales is all. One of my favorite VeggieTales is about their Easter VeggieTales one, about how the bunny rabbit takes the attention away from Jesus. But even in these cartoons, they're trying to guilt trip the children. And so you have this vegetable singing the song, the bunny, oh, I love the bunny. I don't love my soup or the bread, just the bunny. Did anybody ever see that one? They're trying to make children feel guilty about wanting candy for Easter, so they made a VeggieTales about it, where the bad salad man he's wanting just the candy rather than the Jesus, right? I'm a Dumbledore. Oh boy. You're in your garden laughing with headphones. Your neighbors are thinking you're plotting something. You're playing VeggieTales is what you're doing. All your vegetables are coming to life and guilt shaming you about your behavior. That's VeggieTales, right? That's what they did to all of these brainwashing cartoons for children. Metallica for You, amazing song. Merciful Fate is your hymn. You can't type for laugh here. Bard, is your wizard attire ever distracting? It is for my wife when I enter the bedchamber. So, like, can you take that off? I know you're a wizard in the bedroom, but please, do we have to do this? And I'm like, sure, put down your greatsword. Yeah. You love the new light. Well, it's just for today. What would be fun in the future when I can afford it? I would love to dress up every day because I am an entertainer. But I have to keep it a balance because wearing the cloak and the staff is really my foundation, right? Really my tradition of spirituality, which you will certainly see tomorrow morning in my grove. The weather's supposed to be really good, so I'll be out in my grove 7 a.m. for you. I usually get on when a little earlier, 6:30, to do my weekly grove stream. And I can't wait for winter to come down here to Florida so I can do some in the evening. It's really hard in the evening because the flies and everything. It's really terrible in the swamp. I look like the wizard from The Hobbit, the dirty one that lives in the forest. Yeah, that's pretty much me in real life. Yeah. But good to have you here, Viper. The VeggieTales is like a fever dream. I did not lie you about. Yeah, it's pretty much guilt shaming with vegetables, pretty much. It's made by evangelicals, right? A more appropriate Christian cartoon would be Superbook, right? Where they go back in time and see all of the Bible stories. That was probably a more appropriate Christian cartoon because it's basically historical traveling through time, right? There's no like a lot of that Christian guilt there. Uh, Great political rants like this bar. Yeah. You're gooning in 60 seconds, so you're a champion. This is a grown man. And one day you'll be one too when your balls drop. Keep trying, Toby. Keep trying. Like, get a good grunt face going, oh, balls, come on. You'll get there one day. I know you're like 20 something years old. It'll happen for you too, friend. Yeah, keep grunting. Let those balls drop. Sometimes it takes a while, right? It takes a while, right? Failed parenting. Poor Toby. Your parents disowned you. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's why you've kept those balls in for so long, right? Yeah, you don't have to. These people that insult me, I know you all try to protect me, but I love it when they do it because I can really reveal to them their true intentions and desires and their terrible, terrible behavior, right? The key is not lying the crying pile of their own goop. And what have we got to talk about here? This is getting inappropriate. I am weak, but thou art strong. Uh, it's been fun playing Warhammer. Is I've converted like Christian hymns to about the Emperor. I don't know if some of you noticed that one. Like, a mighty fortress is our God. I converted that to be about the Emperor, right? I was telling my friend ELP and Blake, all of my Christian preaching and stuff hasn't been wasted. I converted now to talking about the golden throne. Oh, where are we at here? The damn kids, Kalo, Kai or Caillou? Is that cartoon Caillou? Your daughter loved Callaloo. Are we talking about the little bald child, Caillou? Is that what we're talking about? Remember him? Yeah, I had to watch all of this shit with my kids, right? All of these children's shows to the point they're nauseating to me. Like, it started with the Wiggles. Now they were actually good. I enjoyed watching the Wiggles. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. I mean, they had some good tunes. But the best children's show for me was Yo Gabba Gabba. That was, I mean, they always had really good entertainers on there, like real musicians and things. That was always fun. I loved singing that song, with my kids and getting up and dancing around. Yo Gabba Gabba was really, really a fun show for young people. I wish it would have lasted longer, right? Yo Gabba Gabba. Oh, Caillou is like the bald cancer kid. Was it about cancer? I couldn't remember. I did not enjoy Caillou. I thought it was boring. Rather watch Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig was, my daughter loved Peppa Pig. They have a Peppa Pig amusement park up the street here at Legoland, right? Where I live in Florida. They have a Peppa Pig amusement park. I wonder if that's still on TV. The first mother of Carter didn't deaden over Caillou. I don't know. You will mod yourself. Self-modification is necessary. The tech priests demand it, right? When it is appropriate, when it is necessary. Yes. Like button. What's up with this? It's been at 79 too long. It needs to go back past 80. You see that at the top of your screen? Touch it right up there. You see it? Hit that like button, my friends. I do this shit every day. I am here. Like and subscribe. That is the way. I will appear in your feed every day, every morning, to talk to you about whatever. Right? Oh, my. He fell. You kicked him while he was down. Oh, no. Oh, no. You are the mid-80s kid. You are indoctrinated by Thundercats and Transformers. Dragon Ball Z was later on. Dragon Ball Z was the 90s. Early 90s, Dragon Ball Z began to make its place in the world. But Thundercats, Transformers, He-Man, that was the shit. You can't forget She-Ra, right? You remember the Banana Splits. Those were reruns for me in the 80s. The Banana Splits was the 1960s. Now, you certainly could watch them on Cartoon Network again, right? I got to watch that with my kids. The banana. What was the best one was the movie. Did anyone see the Banana Splits movie? It came out about 15 years ago. They go around murdering everybody. That was hilarious, right? It was so funny to see all these lovely creatures murdering one another, right? What's my opinion on hot sauce? Oh, I love good hot sauce. I'm more of a medium. I'm a medium, and I use it for my when we have taco night and stuff like that, or occasional. I'll put it on grilled chicken. Yeah, Domino depends on you asking. Artificial idiocy. Yeah, yeah. AI is I don't know artificial idiocy. Is that how some people define it? You are a gamer indeed. Yes. And I am a senior citizen gamer. I used to do it semi-professional when I was younger. Now I suck at most of it, right? I had a terrible experience in Space Marines the other night. Maybe because I was too high. I don't know. I used to be able to get high and play games, but I can't do that anymore. Let's see here. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana. See, you're singing the Banana Split song. Yeah, that was all reruns for me in the 80s. The Banana Splits, yeah. Yo, Vince is here. Yeah. I am a senior citizen, Fiona. I'm 50 years old. I'm an old man. They say that you have to be 55 to get the discount. Well, screw that. I want that discount now. I mean, I have a gray hair. I got false teeth, a receding hairline, erectile dysfunction. I should qualify for the senior citizen discounts at Dennis, right? Let's see here. Where am I at? Spiritual entertainment. Gandalf with the sorting hat. Oh my beard always gets tangled up all the time for me. Yeah. Hey, shut the door. People hear that shit. The son's going to the bathroom. My audio's not working. You can't hear me. Are we having technical difficulties? Repeat the line again. You battle daily. Oh, sounds like me every day, minus the erectile dysfunction. Yeah. You will restart. You can hear me. Okay. Tina audio is fine here. Okay. Yeah. Seniors discount should be 50 years old. I mean, I'm old, damn it. I'm not young anymore. I'm an old person, right? Do I have to wear my wizard attire to get a senior's discount now? When I go to the restaurant, I'm like, I'm a senior citizen. You hear me fine? All right, good. You got gamer radar. Ooh, look at that. Flipping pancakes, popping cork, free beagles smoothing the fork. Wow, you're having a good time in your breakfast there. You have to take her erectile dysfunction. Yeah, you have to put up with it, right? Denny's, I'm not going to get the idea to you. Prove you're 56. Yeah, they make you prove that shit. Like if you say I want a senior discount, right? They will certainly call forth for your information. You are 50. Sad though, you get ID'd for tobacco and alcohol still, right? I haven't had that happen since I was 48. Yeah, it's been a couple of years since. And my wife would get mad at me all the time because I would get carded and she wouldn't. I'm like, I just, because of the vitamins I started taking early in my life, helped me to retain some of my youth, but now it's gone. My skin is sagging, right? My gray hair is too prominent in my features, right? I mean, if I put some makeup on, I could probably, dye my hair. I could probably get back to the, carding me for the beer still. Yeah. Your wiener bends like a banana. Well, you're pretty talented. Yeah. You half a century, you deserve a bonus. Yeah. Yeah. You get a bonus when you no longer get the boner, I say. You're going to have a breakfast? All right. Thank you, Tinfoil, for stopping in, our friend. Glad that you're here. We're going to be another 45 minutes, my friends. Hit the like button when you come in at the top of your screen. Very important. We're at 81. I need to get to 100 today. Your cat is 14. He still thinks you're Robin and he is Batman. That's adorable when your animals come into that old age. My rabbits are technically seniors because they're going on 7 years. Yeah. I'm an elder in Judaism. Yeah. Yeah. My gay Jewish sorcery is recognized for its eldership. Yeah. Certainly. You want to go out? What are you doing? Do you want me to let you out? No? All right. My rabbit was walking around here at my feet. White and wild eyebrow hairs are hilarious. Such a surprise of aging when everything just gets out of whack, right? You don't get mad when most get carded. Yeah, I always found it a privilege to get carded. I was like, thank you when people would do that because it helped me to feel young, right? Some people do get mad. I remember one lady's like, you're not like other people. They get mad, right? She's like, I didn't know how old you were. They're like, I'm old enough to be your brother, basically. Yeah, take care, tinfoil hat. You're just glad no grays. You use Abai Vogdaya eyebrows. Abogada. Are you being Marcus Aurelius? Yes, I'm bringing all the wisdom of the ancient philosophers in my expansion of Rome to you. Yeah. Spiritual entertainment, my friends. Tonight is Dungeons and Dragons. Don't forget to go to the video. It's in the live section and get a notification bell on that. Should be around 4:45, 5 p.m. We'll be starting our game tonight. And things will be changing it up. Mysteries will be happening. Things will be unfolding. Buildings are being burnt down. Oh, it's all the chaos is happening. Yep. Around here, you get carded just to buy tobacco, no matter how old you are, really. I mean, that's erroneous, right? What if you are obviously old and they refuse it to you because you're on? I mean, that's inappropriate, right? What are we doing? What game are we playing? Strip poker. Your turn. It's time to remove one of your items. Yep. Your husband's eyebrows are growing like Gandalf's. He trimmed them. He says, no, I want to look like a wizard. See, everyone wants to be a wizard out there, right? I would love to have this hair. My wife will not let me grow long hair. When I was younger, when I was like in my teenage years to about maybe 22, I had hair down to the back of my ass. I loved my long hair. My wife's like, no, you ain't doing that. I can't. She won't let me go back to the long hair. The actor's name is Ba Vak Odo. See, I'm illiterate. Right? Bad timing. Yeah. You're glad you brought meals a couple weeks ago. Yeah, thank you. You think you'll stick to Rumi? Yeah, tell us about your experience of Rumi. Yeah, he is one of the greatest well-sold poets in the world, right? Sufi Islam, there's so much wisdom there. It really is something that has risen out of the fundamentalism and institutionalism that is prevalent in Islam, right? You have Sufi Islam is a special gem, a special jewel, right, in the history of Islam. The rest of it to me is terrible. So I really appreciate Rumi, right? Or you're speaking about Rumi. Oh, I apologize. Someone was talking about Marcus Aurelius, and I only would assume that Rumi would be next. Yep. You love your long hair, you're lucky to have it. You just spent a grip on someone's magic wand. I don't need to know about your homosexuality here. We have enough of that. Very long for a game of cards. Oh, you want to do some Jim Rummy? Yeah, all of my Canadian relatives, they always wanted to play that game. They would play this game. There's 4 of them at a table, and they called it Rummy. Helter Skelter eyebrows. Oh, well, those are scary. Isaac Watson, good to see you. Good to have you here for your entertainment leisure in the morning time. Talking to you about whatever you want to talk about with the wizard today. Uh, I enjoy having these conversations with you. I enjoy sharing out of the creativity of my life and spirituality and life experience, so on and so forth, right? You got no more items left to remove. You have given it your best. There's nothing left, right? These wizard definitely deserves a sub for anyone. Thank you. Achieve Lurker is lurking here. Yeah, like, subscribe. Chicken and biscuits is here, making us hungry. I got this circular object in my pocket, and it's being a burden on me, wizard. You have a circular object in your pocket. Uh, we could go to all kinds of perversions with that, right? What do you mean by that, my friend? Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for your contribution. What type of circular object do you have? Do you have 2-ton balls? Is that where we're going with that? You want me to get out the wheelbarrow for you and guide you around? I have reached my final form, that of a wizard. Hello, fair man. Hello there. Neil the Source is here. Oh, my. Joke, grow up. Oh, poor little child had to say a few words. Usually when I find something that is inappropriate for me, I don't say anything. I leave. Who needs to grow up here? Me or you? Poor little child, Dave. Got a little wee-wee problem, do you? Oh, man. You want to feel like a big boy again? Oh, so sad. Poor little Dave. Yeah, you enjoy the stream, consider becoming a member and helping our bar to continue his work. Yeah, go to the join button, buy me a coffee. We have a wonderful Discord community. As long as people are going to that join button and purchasing the coffees, small, medium, or large, I will be here for 25 years. I've done it a year so far. We got a year in the bucket. So think about becoming a community member on our Discord. You get all kinds of cool emojis as well. There's all kinds of cool emojis. You want me to wheelbarrow our friend Chicken Biscuits? Is called for the wheelbarrow. Don't grow up. That's arrogance in the finest. Yeah. You spell Kingdom Come Deliverance. How do you enjoy it? You enjoy that game? I had a terrible time at it. I had to use a mod just to get through the basic content, right? Now they have a second one out that looks interesting, where there's more that you do in it. There's more substance. Have you played the second one? Don't grow up. Doesn't mean you have to be immature. Yeah. Forget Merlin. He is straight Kronos. Oh my. Kronos or Keranos, one or the other. I'm a Toys R Us kid. I don't want to grow up. Right? Where's all the Toys R Us? They are gone from the world. Remember the cartoon? I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Does anyone remember the jingle? Now there's none left in the world. All the Toys R Us have gone because they were defeated by Walmart in terms of the production of the. I enjoyed taking my children there, walking through the aisles. Had good memories. I remember my daughter when Toy Story, was it 2 or was it 3, who had Lotso? Remember Lotso? She went right up. She was like probably 4 years old. She went up to the Lotso doll and she goes, I love you, Lotso. And I had to buy it because she wouldn't let it go. The Lotso stuffed animal. I mean, he's a villain in the show, but he's an adorable little, little creature, right? So I had to buy her the Lotso doll, right? That was a long time ago. Toys R Us is gone now. Father Time, yeah, it could be whatever you want me. I'm an entertainer. As a child, imagine, be more creative, right? You still have them in the UK. That's why I'm going to move to the UK one day. I'm going to retire to the Isle of Anglesey, where my ancestors stood against the Romans, right? That's it. You have them in Canada as well. See, only in the United States they're gone. There's no more Toys R Us here. See, that's not fair, right? Yeah. You don't like who I am, JC? Yeah. You remember the mascot Jeffrey the giraffe, right? Yeah, Toys R Us was like a big deal because they had, all of these toys that you didn't have. Most people didn't go to the shop; they just went there to enjoy the atmosphere, the toys. I mean, it was always a big deal to go there for families to enjoy all of this. These, especially during, after around Christmas time. That's when it got really wild, right? But those were good memories. Those were good memories uh, for me. If Bob moves to UK, I might become his stalker. Yeah, you certainly can. One day I'd like to tour and meet my friends from around the world. That would be fun, right? F.A.O. Swartz, the Willy Wonka chocolate factory is toy stores in New York City. It's been shut down as well. In the name of the emperor, it is certainly okay. Anglesey is beautiful. It's got a big population of the UK's only venomous snakes. Oh my, the snakes. Oh my goodness, yeah. You worked at Toys R Us many years ago. It was not as fun as it sounds, especially Black Friday. Yeah, that's the Americans. They get crazy. I mean, now it's Walmart. They go bonkers there. I mean, people storming the building, right? Storming the building during these crazy the Black Friday sales. I mean, it's like people cease to be human beings, right? During this, thankfully we have cyber shopping during that time, where you get all the same deals at home. You don't have to get. But my grandmother still loves going shopping on that holiday. It's just a tradition for a lot of Americans, right? It's expensive. You spent $5,000 there just on one of the kids in the family. Oh shit! Damn. Yeah, it must have been brutal. Yeah, people don't treat you like you're a human being. There's been people who have been trampled in the toy stores, like Toys R Us, because of people just going in. They don't care. They have their heart set on this deal. I mean, it's really ridiculous how people have treated each other. There's been people who have died on the Black Friday, right, in the history of its excess and abuse. A large woman using carts to sweep people out of the way. Oh man, reminds me of you ever get on an airplane and there's always this asshole when you're waiting to get off that pushes you out of the way and tries, and it's usually a smaller lady that gets away with it, right? Not the big gentleman. I mean, it's like a small old lady. She pushes people out of the way to get to the front. I mean, we're all getting off, right? You can't take your turn. You ever have that to you on an airplane? Some little lady just pushes you out of the way, and you're waiting. You're standing to waiting to get off the airplane. I mean, just being rude. Just doesn't have any courtesy. Snake bait. Would I ever buy another cloak? Oh yes, I have 3 cloaks. This is my newer one actually, because I had my other cloaks get kind of wore out. My mother's going to be making me a green cloak because now in my tradition of Druidry, I am in the Ovite grade, so they wear the green. So that a green cloak is going to be coming for my rituals. My mother's going to make me a green cloak. Standing outside for someone, latest hottest toy can be rob the shoppers. Yeah, yeah. I've done that. Like one time, I tried to get a Nintendo Wii when it came out, and I failed to be at the Walmart in time, so I was disqualified. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, Tipson. Where's Tipson? Spiritual entertainment, my friends. 7 days a week, I am here for your entertainment leisure. To talk to you about whatever you want to talk about doesn't matter to me. You want to talk about toys? We could talk about toys. We could talk about the weather. We could talk about anything but politics, really. Anything but politics. I have to grab a beverage. Give me 5 seconds here. Trying to grab my beverage here. Be right back. I'm running out of fluids here. Gotta keep the beverage going. Oh, right. Sparkling ice. My sparkling light ice stash is going down as well. Yep, there it is, 5 seconds. You see it? Oh, my tortoise is upstairs. My rabbits are here, but they're in an inconvenient place. They have sheltered themselves in a crevice. Yeah, I've been putting a lot of my rabbit videos up lately. I hope you've enjoyed them. Making cute memes out of it, like "What's up, Doc?" My rabbit turning his head. "What's up, Doc?" The last one I did was chewing, chewing, chewing all day long. The Willy Wonka song, while my rabbit is chomping one of her treats. Yeah, 5 seconds. I'm always on time. I am always on time, right? Your English girlfriend says when she goes to the toilet, "I need a wee." I joke, "Oh, the wee on eBay for cheap." Oh boy, that is a classic one, right? Winter comes, they are quite comfortable, I would imagine. Oh, there we go. Back to appropriate levels of dialogue. You tried to turn your Tripson cloak into a cape and you lost it. Oh my, this happens, right? This happens. You got to escape temporary. A technician is right. All right. Chaotic systems. We'll be here for another, 30 minutes, my friends. Because of the good graces of Super Chats today, we have achieved our goal of extra hour for your benefit. I really enjoy it. It's a lot of work doing this. Talking for 3 hours, it does take once I get off, I take a little nap because it takes a lot of energy doing this. So I appreciate people who believe in what I do, who enjoy what I do, and who are here to have these wonderful conversations with us every day. Bruce the Bowling is here. Our good friend Bruce, good to have you here. Always nice to see you, Bruce. Hope you are doing well. Smoke a cigarette and take a nap for you. Things with stuff. That is how you usually relieve yourself. Yeah. You take a nap when I get off too, you as well. All this energy you use up here, having these conversations, right? We have a good time here, right? We have a good time. And it takes a lot of energy, right, to have these conversations. Because I'm putting my body, my mind, and my soul into the creativity that I share with you. I never know what I'm going to talk about usually. I did plan out a theme in the beginning talking about AI. AI as not the problem, as us being the problem. And you can see that on my Substack. It's good to see you, Drop. Good to have you here. Everyone wants to blame AI, right? It's not AI, it's us. That's the problem, right? And we talked about that at the beginning of the show. To really the problem it starts in your own home. We talked about like AI wasting water and how people complain about it, but they're wasting water at their own homes by using toilets. I mean, if you're all about the conservation of water, then you need to be shitting in your shower and waffle stomping, right? It's easy to complain about other people's use of water, but you are doing the same thing, right? So we are the problem. We are the problem for the emperor. Whenever there's innovation, people freak out. Yeah, human nature, I guess. Yeah, where like the idea of losing jobs because of AI, the artists losing jobs. Where were you when Pixar came around? Disney fired. I remember Disney fired all of their cartoonists in favor of digital. Digital is the normal art structure for a lot of cartoons and things today. No one's complaining about that anymore, right? No, I mean it's really selective outrage at most. Oh shit! I got to plug in my phone here. Didn't realize I was going without an operation here. But you can get that all on my Substack. You go to the About Me on my page up here, and if you like to read, all of my notes are there for you. Thy butt cheeks must be spread for thy God, Emperor. Always. Oh, let's see. Dude, you're the best, bro. Great stream. I wish I could go on. The atheist, Sparky is his name, wears horns, and debate him. He's an asshole. Yeah, Scoot, I usually don't. I'm not a debater. I'm an entertainer. So debating is not my thing. I share my ideas, and they're my ideas, they're my opinions. I don't care how you feel about them. I'm an entertainer. You're not obligated. I'm not trying to win anything but a good time here, a conversation. That is all I really desire, is a good time for all of us, right? Yeah, and I could certainly be wrong about my positions in life. And I'm just sharing from my experience as a human being, and that should be a healthy thing, right? Being able to be, having a conversation with people and of good courtesy, not trying to destroy one another, right? So that let me putting my lyrics in it. Yeah, you're having a good time. You're using AI for your creativity, and to be shamed for that is terrible. Serves whoever programs it, right? They're scapegoating Satan for things greedy humans do, right? Are you about to play Oblivion Remastered on the Switch? Well, that's going to be fun. You have a good time. Take care of yourself, Artai. Yeah. Satan doesn't care about our technologies. You're smart about the Bible. I really enjoy your show. The guy is pure evil. Yeah, well, I've had experience, of course, studying the Bible over the years and being very, very familiar with it, all right? Understanding its context. That's very important when you're having a conversation about the Bible is, what are we talking about? Are we talking about the Bible, or are we talking about your theology on the Bible? Most people are sharing their theology on the Bible rather than the actual context in which it is given, right? You are a master debater. I bet you are, Lewis, after a few reefers, right? I don't need to tell you all this. I'm really excited to play it. Well, have a good time. It's a good game. We've done a couple of streams where we played Oblivion. And tonight, we are streaming Dungeons & Dragons tonight at around 4:45 p.m. Lewis knows the secret. Arabelle is going to be put on hold for a while. There's going to be a detour. They're going to be taking a trip to a dark, dark place. Whether they return to Arabelle in the future is yet to be told. I hope they do return to Arabelle in the future, because I've spent lots of time building up the city of Arabelle, in putting dungeons in it and everything. So I did a lot of work on that. But, I have to go where the party goes, right? The Juggalo is here. Good to see you, Juggalo. Let's see. Yeah, take care of yourself. You love the costume? Thank you. Thank you. Yahweh is more evil than the Satan. Crimson wine is here. Red, red wine. Beautiful song. Oh, I remember my mother took me on a vacation to the islands. Went to St. Martin. And that's all they do was play red wine over and over again down there this is back in the 80s. 90s. I was like, probably, it was maybe 89, 90. And it was nice, the atmosphere, the music, red wine over and over again. You know what? You are very dear soul to me, and the entire priestly order for that matter. I honestly don't know what I would do without you. Thank you, Drop. You are a very nice person. Glad I could be here to entertain you. Yeah. Yam, you are boring. What is Yam here? Does Yam have his penis out here? A man doing this, by the way. Yes, so what? One day you'll be a man too, when your penis gets through that little development phase, right? It would help if you keep it out of your hand. If you let things go natural, Yam, let your penis go and let the natural development begin to flow. right? And you'll be a man too one day, yeah. But you got to let go of your nuts, right? You were born in '89, yeah. I was born in the '70s. Cribs and Wine, thank you for your subscription, my friend. Like and subscribe, friends. I am here every morning, and tonight we play games in the evening. Dungeons and Dragons tonight. Tomorrow morning I'll be in my sacred grove doing my spirituality, druidry. Tomorrow morning, live streaming. All kinds of fun every day. All kinds of fun we have here. Good time. When you go, I know that is you do. What does that mean? What does that mean? Lots of 89ers here. Look at that. You were born in the '70s as well? Yeah. What are you talking about? I don't know you. I'm talking about getting naked and frolicking in the bushes, of course. We don't have to know each other. I mean, let the bushes speak to you, right? You're playing D&D tomorrow night. You enjoy it? Yeah. It's a wonderful game. Yeah, I've been playing the game for a long time. Long time. Yeah, we are 76ers, aren't we? Bicentennial babies. Yeah. 93 was for you. Yeah, that's when Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre came out with their wonderful album, Make My Shit the Chronic, right? That was groundbreaking for rap music. And the secret was all in the reefer. That really brought them to I mean, reefer music had been around before them, right? Reefer. But they used, like in NWA, they would say things, we don't smoke no cess, stuff like that. So that was groundbreaking. But Cypress Hill was like the main rap music with the reefer before them. They were really the ones promoting rap music with the reefers. Yeah. It's more fun with strangers, frolicking in the bushes. Oh, Jesus is here. He's going to save us. Yeah. The chronic dream, Dr. Dre. Yep. Can you elaborate more on traps in different ways? Lower level players can take down stronger baddies. Now, you don't want your players to win the battle. You want them to be able to have a challenge, right? If you make a battle where they can win, why even do it, right? You have to make the possibility of defeat in your D&D games. Every time, Lewis will testify here, they come out with like one testicle left out of the battle. That's how they should feel, like they've accomplished something, right? You have to create that atmosphere where you are barely surviving, right? If they die, my players have died. The story continues in some other form. But traps are kind of tricky because the way that 5th edition does traps is terrible. Especially, I've got rid of passive perception. I think that's ridiculous. Traps have to be discovered in my games. Once in a while, I'll point them out, but like Lewis here, he'll run through all the traps and set them off, right? Traps have to be discovered through your inquiry, through your investigation. That is very important. The traps are almost like useless now for a lot of modern Dungeons and Dragons games. You have to make them interesting. One of the things I've done is I've made like trap boxes for my players to engage in the art of the trap and taking them apart if they find it. Like I got that from DDO Online. The rogue would find the trap box, and then he would deal with the box in a certain way. Let's see here. It's 9 already for you. Yeah, Lewis dies. All of my players have died several times in the past year, right? This is something that will happen to you if you're playing a real game of Dungeons and Dragons. There's no guarantee of your survival, right? And that's very important that you make your game very challenging, but not where there. I mean, there's always a possibility of death, and there's always a possibility of victory. You have to find that balance, and there's different simulations you could use to help you with that, right? Let's see here. You think he was a Forelli? That was his defense. Oh my, what are we at? 15 more minutes, friends. I need some more likes. What's up with the like button there? Somebody needs to touch that. Touch it. Touch it. Where am I at here? You like refusing a bomb? Yeah. Defusing. Yeah. There's all kinds of fun stuff we have in our D&D games. If you like Dungeons and Dragons, you can watch us tonight. Now, I won't be able to talk to you. I'm talking to my players. This is, if you want to talk to other people in the chat, you certainly can. But I do not interact with the chat like I do in the morning here because I'm talking to the players in my game. So you won't get any, if you'll ask any questions, I can't help you. So that is just purely for visuals, right? August, your birthday was Wednesday. That's right. We gave you a good shout out for your birthday. Touch my magic button, folks. Give me a good touch. I need 5 more touches. I got 15 minutes, 5 touches to go. Have a good day, Dr. Mentis. Thank you for being here. Yeah, you can also join our community. There's a join button. Buy me a coffee. And then you could be on our Discord server and have all kinds of fun emojis. Yeah. The Goblin will be there in the chat if you want to talk, right? You got goblins in the chat, right? We have a good time. Yeah. Saved by the singing of a bard. Yeah, every now and then I break out a tune. Yeah, as soon as I'm done with the show in 50 minutes, I still have a lot of preparation that I need to catch up on. The Indian cat, that is. The Indian. What type of cat? You have a beautiful pet. Is that your pet? That beautiful. I have a dog. My rabbit is a black rabbit, and you have a black cat. I love my little black rabbit down here. Where are you at, black rabbit? Where are you at? They're over there relaxing under their bed chambers right over there. I was shocked to see you in your buddy's stream. Yeah. Mills Coolin, right? Mills Coolin is a good friend of yours. It's weird when you find other people in the same streams, right? It's like, oh, you're here? Well, it's pretty neat. The algorithm keeps you together somehow, right? Yeah, he's probably sleeping right now, right? He streams all night long with his games. Yeah, I'm not a big game watcher. But if you are a community member, I stop in and like and comment and stuff to support your stream. I usually don't like watching any type of games at all, but I will certainly support what people do. It's 100% certainty that Yahweh is a demon or Satan, because doing so ignores the entire context of the Bible. Yeah, what you have in the Bible is a theology that is edited with the text that you have. Yahweh certainly is, if you go outside of the theological tradition and just read it as a book, he is certainly terrible, right? But the context of the editing doesn't, it makes him this ultimate deity, right? Like people like pointing out that there's many gods in the Bible, and there is, but that's not the theme. You have to understand the Bible has been edited on a theology to present a form of monotheism, which I think is terrible, because the context of the God, he wants you to perform, he wants you to obey, or else, right? I think it's terrible, but that's the context, right? Oh, where am I at? Oh, shit. We shall grow before him as a tender plant. He has no form of no comeliness. Yeah. He's basically a dick to me. Oh, you're being deleted? Oh. A control system clown. You have a clown in your pants? Oh, you're a cult of clowns. You are here. You dress up and do sexual things to one another in clown suits. That sounds like fun. Tell me more about it. Neil Khan. Yeah. Oh, let's see here. Where are we at? Buffalo wings for the win. They have buffalo wings in the UK, do they? That is usually an American delicacy, right? People enjoy we have all kinds of buffalo wing restaurants and stuff like Hooters, right? Are you really going for the chicken there when you go to Hooters or what? Right? You're going there to be inappropriate. You are brainwashed by control systems and groups. I have no brain. I'm insane. Got no brain. Insane in the membrane. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm a madman. Why are you saying I have a brain and I can be brainwashed when I have no brain? It's gone. All the reefer. The brain is gone. It's absent. There's just reefer smoke in there. That's all there's left. May our most Lord Jesus bless you and protect you. All right, he's good. See, when people are being nice, you don't like Drop. He has been nice. He doesn't need to be edited. He has just given me a blessing. Our moderators are used to these terrible Christians that come on here. When people are being nice with their religion, that's okay. You don't have to moderate them. He has been being nice. Now I don't remember whatever you said there. Sometimes there's nice Christians on here that do. There's a lot of them are terrible that my moderators have to put up with, right? So it's hard to determine, I would imagine, right? Some of their foolishness. Oh my, 10 more minutes left. We need 4 more likes. Hit the like button right there. See it? Touch it. Touch it. Yeah. Insane to the remember that song? It's stuck in your head now. Let's see here. Well, I mean, some of these people are terrible. Yeah, we don't do politics. Politics will automatically get you banned. Automatically, or put in a timeout. I mean, this is childish, right? It has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Swifty time is here. Oh my, we're getting Swifty time. You're not religious. You're spiritual. Well, good for you, right? Good for you. Whatever that is. That's a religious statement, right? Yeah, no politics, no spam, no bigotry, no repetition. Yeah, we don't like that shit. Yeah, they don't be dicks, basically. We be courteous. I don't care what religion you are, as long as you're courteous with it. When you stop copying and pasting your Bible verses, that is a nuisance that my moderators are quite annoyed with, right? Spiritual entertainment is the game. Liking the button right there. You see it? 3 more is all I need. I have 7 minutes to get 3 likes, or I'm going to be put out on the street and doing male prostitution. Please save my backside from unnecessary use. Hit the like button, my friends. I'm going to go out. I'm going to do it. I'm going to live stream it too. I'm like, you remember? You didn't want to hit the like button. Now look at it. Look at my backside. Look what you have done. But that will be on my OnlyFans page. I can't do that on YouTube. Let's see. Where are we at? Oh, my. Yeah, tonight, don't forget Dungeons and Dragons. We have a good time on here every day. And we got a bonus hour here thanks to the good graces of meeting our super chat goal. Thank you for doing that. 3 hours. Usually it's just 2. 3 hours. I mean, that's really putting the work in, right? How many people do you know can talk to you for 3 hours every day, right? I mean, that is quite a challenge, right? To do that. And I'm glad I have people to talk to, right? Because that would be terrible talking to myself for 3 hours. I've done it before. Is your DM prep mostly map work? Or I prep the role play, I prep the battles. The map works easy because there's thousands of maps online. Now, what I do on Roll20 is with the maps I download, I have to put the lighting on it. If you see from the player's perspective, you don't get to see that. If you're playing the game, like if you're going into a tunnel, you can't see through the walls. When you're watching from my perspective where there's no lighting. If you're a player, it's fun because you can't see through the walls. So I have to put the lighting effects and things on the maps, and that takes a little bit of time. Did you say male prostitution? Yeah, male prostitution, right? Oh, my camera lady is doing the witchcraft here. We need 2 more likes. Conjuring up. You do my own cosplay now? Yes. What's wrong with it? Nothing. It's enjoyable. You dress up too, right? But yours is just for purely for sexuality. Mine is for fun and sexuality, right? I get the best of both worlds, Jim, right? Uh, I'm a fairy kind of bard. Well, the bardic reality for the show, that's my spirituality, right? I belong to the order of bards, Ovites, and druids. Yeah, I represent the comedy branch, obviously, because they're always serious over there all the time. When I go meet with my druid friends, they're always serious. But I have to bring the humor, right? Uh, Consciousness now, 99. Oh shit, we are I got 98 on my end. I'm just catching up. Breathing holes, very important for your sex costumes. Yeah, very important, especially when you're going to the furry conventions. Breathing holes are very important, right? Very important. Has anyone been to a furry convention? They have a good time there on the dance floor here, right? Anyone been to one of those? This dude is to some dark shit. Why are you looking up my ass? Are you some type of pervert, Jim? What does this have to do with my bowel movement? This Jim here, right? I am hilarious. Thank you. Yeah, I was born that way. Yeah. Consciousness awakening. Bro's definitely got a tinfoil on the windows and a pot on his head. Yeah, he's got his wiener all wrapped up in tinfoil, ready to stick it in the microwave. Bad idea. Keep metals out of the microwave. That's probably why some of these people act this way. All that radiation getting in their heads, right? Like, oh, I didn't mean to put the fork in the microwave. Now you've learned a lesson, right? We don't need people like that here that are jackasses, right? You haven't been to a furry convention, but you have a couple of friends. Yeah, we have one that comes on here. His name is Furry Fightel. He's a hamster. So I'm a miniature giant space hamster trapped in a human body. So I know where he's coming from, right? I don't get to express myself as I should. I mean, sometimes I leave shavings around the room just to reminisce of my time traveling in Faerun with my ranger companion Minsk. It's all spell that messed it up, right? You have an Irish computer near the Babylon Intelligence headquarters. Oh my, we did get to 100. Look at that, just before the timer. Thank you, my friends. I appreciate that. Sezek is here. Good to have you here. Windman Design. Yes, I'm a fancy wizard. Just getting a little whimsical with you today, preparing for our D&D game tonight, which will happen at around 4:45 Eastern Standard Time. I will be doing some Dungeons & Dragons with you. I've been a DM for a long time. Our game's been going on for a year. I'm pretty sure we started it around this time. We've had a good time together. Lots of learning, lots of growth, lots of memories, lots of laughs together. Really enjoyed it, right? The AI will get you first and goes rogue to the Irish are doomed. Oh, no. Oh, man. It was you? That was you? Oh, boy. Spiritual entertainment. Tomorrow morning, don't forget, I'll be streaming live from my grove, talking about my spirituality as a druid. That will be tomorrow morning at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All kinds of fun we do here, streaming every day. We're on here. Think about joining our community. Go to the join button. Buy me a coffee, small, medium, or large. We'll give you access to our Discord server. We have all kinds of fun on there, talking about all kinds of subjects and things, except for politics. Right? Gandalf is awesome for you. Oh, why? Is he your lover? He's good in the bed chambers, right? Use a litter box. That could come in handy, right? If you have a stock, right? Now, has anyone in your life done that before? Like someone was in the bathroom and you're like, shit, I got to go bad. And there's a litter box here. You just fall into temptation. Now, I've never done that personally, but I've heard of people doing that. Right? I'd rather use a bottle or something, or a cup. Uh, the Emperor provides you with sight. Yeah, thanks. You're welcome. You love using the cat. You love using the cat's litter box. It's a bonding thing for you, right? You get down there, take shits together, and start purring together. Right? It's a lot of fun. You had nothing to wipe with when it happened to you. Yeah, it happens. Usually pee outside most of the time. You're all about conserving water, right? You are a true humanitarian, right? You do it natural, right? Well, look, we've come to the conclusion, my friends. 3 hours of spiritual entertainment. My gift to you. We'll be back tonight with our Dungeons and Dragons. Go over to the live video section. Put on the notification bell for our game tonight called Into the Abyss, a new chapter for my players. Have a great rest of your day, my friends.